They should be able to hear me.
Welcome back, fuckers.
Welcome back.
Every week. Every week. We never stand a chance.
Just start him off muted.
It's just
tell him. It's Nox's first time cursing. So it's 100% performative.
Yeah.
Well, greetings from the backwater dream world of Durst. In the floating plane of this fucking galaxy but nuked. We're a bunch of idiots, and we're gonna play some D&D. Say hello, you bunch of idiots.
Hello, you bunch of idiots.
Idiots.
Hello, you bunch of idiots.
Damn, no unison, huh? Jeez.
Nope.
That's expected.
That's too much. You can't do that.
Have you seen how we play D&D?
Brother, I'm sitting here eating one of them there cheeseburgers.
Nice.
So I had a mouthful of meat. You know what I'm talking about?
When do you not have a mouthful of meat?
Big facts.
I was like, my tongue is always in my own mouth, and I consider that meat. Anyway, God, we're already... This is why we need that 45 minutes.
Is tongue meat? Hashtag
people
now.
eat.
Hit us in the chat.
I would argue that people who eat beef tongue would argue that it is meat.
As one of those people, I would argue that it is meat.
Beef tongue.
I would
as
say
a chef,
it's
are you saying as a chef you get to say what food is? Because I challenge.
It's not because I'm a chef. It's I am a person who has consciousness and decides what food is for myself. I consider it food.
Keyword for
I eat,
yourself.
therefore I am. All right.
Basically, yeah.
Our soft
I eat
drink soup.
meat. Did you just don't know? We're not doing that. We're not doing that tonight.
No, okay.
No arguments for all of these.
I think it's soup.
This will be
What I meant was.
this will be
I have a conjure
this will be a
food spell.
TED Talk
DM,
now.
can I use that to conjure soup?
Yeah.
Does it come with a bowl, or am I just spraying soup everywhere?
You conjure soup and it
Spraying
just spills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leak it
Just got a
everywhere.
globe of soup.
Well, you have to have someone else in the party who's telekinetic so that they can keep it in a bowl of soup. And then you don't eat it with a spoon. You all just like walk
Just
up to
get a
it,
big
stick your
bath.
face slightly to
Get
it,
a big
and
bath.
eat it that way.
Conjure
Conjure
food
the
and
soup in
water.
the bath.
Brother, I'm over
What's
here
this
bowling for
clawfoot?
soup, okay?
What's the... Oh, God. Oh, there we go. There's our plug. Thank you all. We've peaked.
What is a bathtub but human soup?
I don't want to think about that.
What is the ocean but soup?
I'm just saying.
Consider that a stew or
Yeah,
a broth, perhaps.
Gamer girl bathwater broth.
Ugh, the worst.
Anyway.
And we are not only not monetized, we are now banned.
Look, they didn't ban when they started selling. They ain't banning me now. God, no, let's not attempt that. Let's not attempt that. All right, so last week, since we need to get launched into this, last week we proceeded to deal with the fact that fog is terrifying. The fog surrounding and filling both the people and the town of Mayberry turns out to be filled with ghosts, everyone. Who would have spookily thought? Apparently a bunch of people, because apparently I'm not the first person to do this. In the room. Weird. It's one of those things where it's the D&D hive mind. We're all just pulling from the same 12 plot lines. We just don't know it. But being set free of his possession through force feeding of Muffin, Nox led you all across town, where you were now aware but beset by ghosts still, to a windmill. Surprisingly, not full of corpses. Well, there was a corpse in there, but not full of corpses, full of possessed people, to which, in, I would have to say, on-brand D&D fashion, you guys... what's a nice way to put this?
Mm-hmm.
Performed your way past by imitating the possessed, and it worked.
Yeah, it was my.
In fact, it
Genius plan.
kept working.
We're dumb as shit, but we all have at least decent charisma.
I do not. That was just
Luck the fuck
Some
out.
of
That's
us.
what it really was.
Look,
that was just a lucky net 20 on my part, brother. I'm gonna be honest.
it kept working. Those dice have been replaced.
They're in jail.
With different dice. No, they're just in the bag. I swapped them for others. I've
Yeah,
got,
they're
I think,
in
like
dice jail.
60 total D20, and I probably grab like 5 at the start of each night. It just normally I have like sequestered piles of like what color feels good tonight. But in this case, I've just been like, yeah, I haven't been using all these colors, and some of those colors reminded me why they stay in the bag. Every time I take you out, you disappoint me.
What flavor of Cookie Clacky Meth Rock will I choose today?
Tastes like plastic. Having
Not always.
nailed it, just completely sold your performance past those ghosts. You made your way up to the top of the windmill, finding Mr. Miller, the windmill keeper, very dead in his bed. Apparently, someone killed him in the last week or two, from your guesstimations.
But he was
And
synced up.
prior to your ascent, through a combination of ingenuity, lever action, and straight up strong women, you propelled the goblin 30 feet into the air to the side of the windmill, where he
Absolutely launched.
absolutely sent him.
Yeet.
Where he
This one
was,
didn't do.
where he befell a horrific curse of we're sure our DM can read, where he was possessed yet again and tied to a chair, as is the custom. Making your way up,
Should've thrown the
you
dwarf.
realize that a few of your dwarf additions, at least 1 to 2 of them were possessed. They removed the other. You removed the left half of the dwarf from the right half of the dwarf that survived, setting Nox free, where they were able to regale you with the tale of the woman who escaped by silk dropping off the side of the windmill into the night as the dramatic bitch she is. Having regaled with fucking annoying adventurers.
Yet again.
You know what? Plan B, burn it to the ground. And that's where we come in tonight. With the knowledge of Plan B is burn it to the ground and cut our losses. What would you all like to do, as it's probably getting close to like midnight, 1 a.m. in this evening on your first night in Mayberry? Still dark as shit. The fog is still thick and heavy in the air and very much possessed. And you're all currently standing on the side of a windmill.
When are we on to chase part 3? Or are we going to call it for the night?
How much time do we have until dawn?
Midnight.
It's midnight to like, it's probably midnight 30 by the amount of walking you guys did back and forth around town. So you're probably looking at, it's early spring. So sunrise probably around 6-7 hours.
Okay. Well, it seems is the pressing. You know that we were worried about young dwarven nobles. Does it seem like he's going to be coming back anytime soon? Is that still an issue? I guess I'm asking.
Well, the thing is, God, question. We're following his scent to lead us here, but we haven't seen him yet.
You did not
right?
see him up here, no.
And outside of Nox's knowledge, but in my knowledge, I seem to remember there were stairs going down.
There was stairs going down in you, the player's knowledge.
Yeah.
Down further into the windmill.
Yeah, so that first level you came in with the grindstone, with the millstone, you had stairs on the right going down, stairs on the left going up, and then the room was filled with the possessed. You guys all went up. And now we're here.
Alright, so I think it is worth at least fully exploring. I mean, we might still find the young man.
So, what's downstairs?
If you break away from the group, or even as a group, walk to the door, you realize that the door to the inside of the windmill is locked from the side.
Oh, that
It's locked, but you
Jimmy
can't.
should do that.
Yes.
Everybody got a crowbar?
One
I do.
moment.
I have a
Pull off
crowbar.
my bag, start rifling through all of my shit. I've got 3.
All right, 3 crowbars. Why do you need 3 crowbars?
I spent 100 gold to basically make myself a robe of useful items, but it's mundane and it's a backpack.
It's 3 crowbars.
Well, you saw I had 3 shovels too.
Like 3,
Nox is
3
carrying
shovels. People
so
can,
much stuff. Just-
3 shovels. People can help you dig. With 3, you don't really need 3 people to pry a door open.
You might have to pry more than one thing at once.
Leverage.
Well, sure.
Or what if it was a really heavy, like, coffin lid tomb?
But it would,
Is that something that you frequent?
step 1 would be have muscles
Potentially.
in the first place. The crowbar is not going to help you that much if you don't have any muscles to start with.
It just gives you like the most irritated look. That's what they're for.
Maddox covering his mouth,
And
trying
my
not to laugh.
one crowbar, that'll be plenty.
Anyway, what made you decide to have as many as you do when it's typically just you?
Can we just shut up about it and fucking get the door open, please? That'd be great.
They're
Changing the
offering him
subject.
a real good deal on crowbars. Have they made a different material? Maybe one's like a mithril crowbar.
I mean, the real reason is because to spend 100 fucking gold on all of this shit, it means duplicating
I had
several
to buy
of
a
these
couple
things.
of things.
But what?
Yeah.
You didn't have to spend the money on it.
No, it was just a way to get to a nice round number
He wanted
that I could
was
keep
like,
track
I
of.
understand the rounding of the numbers. I get you. I get you.
I basically
Like,
wanted
I
100
don't
gold
want to
because
break
it was
all
like,
the silver. Just give me it as fucking.
basically it was like I want to buy at least one of everything on this list. I don't want to do the math. It's not more than 100 gold. Here you go.
Gee.
That's basically
Alright.
what it is.
Can't fault the hustle.
I mean, I can, but it's.
It's just nice to be prepared. God damn it.
We're going to have to pretend to be zombies. Well, not zombies, but possessed people.
Wait.
Basically zombies.
These goats. That's what I heard.
No.
I'm going to have to pretend to be like them again while we pry the door open.
Also, has anybody else noticed that Lyric's tummy is just being tickled by Niveus' tail every time she speaks?
Lyric, you
But
ticklish?
it's really fucking cold. It's unpleasantly cold.
Fucking noisy me. Continue. I'm sorry. Bam.
You're the worst.
No, we're the rats.
That was crazy once.
Thank you, Mr. DJ Drip Lizard, for the magic item loot reveal. Drip, roll me a D100, you punk ass.
Are we allowed to do that again?
I didn't realize. Yeah. I'm doing it. He
You
said.
redeemed it, sure.
Cause like, I got
We
a
need
couple
more.
of those.
We need more predictions to spend all these points.
27.
Wow, that's funny because Susuri got 26 last time. Okay, added it to the list. Added it to the list. Look, it's a loot table. I didn't say it was the guaranteed gets. It's a loot table.
Hopefully it's a gun of mini shooting. That'd be sick.
The DMG, unfortunately, has one set of guns, and they are not on the magic item table.
Damn it!
Bullshit.
But don't
Magic
worry.
item, it's just a gun.
So we're heading
Look,
down.
custom loot like that, Sharky, gets divvied out separately. The loot table is when I'm randomly like, what do they got in their
I think
pocket?
I know.
Magic item. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
Certainly are not, my good man. Anyway.
Alright, who's
Could have told
going
me I would
to...
put my book down. Alright. So, you bust out 3 crowbars with the...
Orcs, I've got one.
This is just
I
giving
just have
me-
all my gold.
This is just giving me...
I have a lot of gold too. I just didn't buy 3 fucking gold.
This is giving me a... Why are you waiting in line 17 hours for a crowbar that says Supreme? Oh, is this Supreme? I thought it was just a crowbar. What do you need a crowbar for? What are you talking about? It's a fucking crowbar. It's cool. I want one. What are you going to use it for? Nothing, but I have it.
Nothing.
Well, there you have it.
People
That's why
with
these
it,
people are
maybe.
waiting in line for a crowbar.
Oh my god.
All right. Strength checks at advantage 3 times over, I guess, if multiple people are gonna just fuck up this door.
Would we like me to try that? You know, it'd be funnier if one of you guys try it first, actually.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
I say we let Shalone do it, Nox and Ginar.
Hey, I'm actually
Go in
I'm not,
ascending
like,
strength
weakling.
orders.
This is,
It's
this, is
not
a
like-
plus, this is a +5 I get to the check or an advantage?
I think
Yeah,
crowbar's advantage.
crowbar's advantage. But if you're having multiple people assist with it, I'll give you a +5 as well.
Alright, here we go.
Just a regular
And
door. I
20.
don't.
15. You go over to this
A
like
+5 is a 20.
long installed door. Shalom just takes the crowbar, spins it quick, jams it, punk! Door pops right off and just opens.
You just see fucking Maddox's jaw just drop as he looks at the crowbar, then Shalone in the back of the crowbar, then at the lid, just huh.
It's just a door. It's a door. It's a regular door. Like, I'm impressed too, but I'm not like, I'm not fucking jaw dropped.
Yeah, but I mean, look at them.
It's a regular door.
It's very sweet of you. You can go to Lemonsworther.
Just as
Handed
a reminder,
soft
the
go.
intelligence of this character is very low.
Beautiful.
That was mine.
Best education money could buy, wasted. Alright, yeah, doors open.
We'll send down.
Dumpster.
Let me roll for something real quick here.
Oh, well, that's...
Alright. What's the order going down the stairs?
I can go first.
I can go second.
Shield up, just in case.
I'll be in the middle.
Oh. Yes, but
The
both men
small will go in the
middle.
back.
Hopefully we don't get Scooby-Dooed in the one, then the very top falls, and then we all...
But then, yeah, that's why we put the small one in the back. So if he falls, he doesn't do anything.
Or if we need to, turn around and trample him to get up the stairs, that's fine.
Yeah,
Just
correct.
turn around and pick him up.
I'll just hop on somebody's back. Hang on.
I get it. You say that, but you just made me think of a story to tell you later.
Huh?
Concerned. Anyway.
Do I just okay? All right. Let me just.
No. Don't put
No,
yourself
no,
on
no.
blast on stream. Something tells me that if you said, "Let me tell you after stream," it's probably
That's a good
something you
idea.
don't want recorded
No,
and
it's
posted
not-
later for prosperity.
It's not that. It's the amount of time we have.
No, yeah, you're fine. So, yeah, as you guys make your way down the stairs in marching order, you come back down to the front door of the windmill is currently open, and all of the possessed people are currently gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
That
that
was-
saves us from dealing
Well,
with them.
that's not great.
I don't think it's our problem necessarily. Solve the greater
My-
problem at hand, then.
At this time, as you guys go down the stairs and the door is wide open, you can notice you have a noticeable difference in the amount of like how thick the fog is outside.
Increased or decreased?
Decreased. The fog
Oh, yeah,
is
it's getting
thinning.
yeah, it's getting closer to daytime.
Now it's still about 1 a.m.
No, she's moving it.
Oh, you think she's retreating?
Probably. Took the people with her.
Hmm.
Well, while we're
I think
here.
we should get some. We should tell the baker man, who is a reluctant mayor, the situation here, and then I think proceed then after her.
Well,
I
we
mean,
still
she
have that
might just
basement.
be meeting us back at town and literally lighting it on fire as she moves through.
Well, neither sense. Our destination leads us to town, does it not?
Also, did anyone find the silver blood?
We still have to check the basement.
As you guys make your way down into the basement, you find you would describe it as an odd sight. You see a small ring of smooth math is failing me. I want to say trapezoid, but that's the wrong right shape, but it's got smooth corners. Rhombus. You got a bunch of stones that are carved into like rhombuses. So you got like narrower tips, diagonal slats, and then it's wider, so that it forms a ring when they are arranged in a circle. Inside that circle, you see a pile of broken white crystals.
Cocaine.
Just a huge pile of coke, like a fire pit filled with coke.
All right, I know what I'm doing.
Everybody
I
roll for-
always heard the rumors about circus people and cocaine. Good to know that's confirmed.
Rude.
Me figuring out where, because I'm like, I already have opium. Where's coke made? What country makes coke?
Opium.
Where's
we already
your
have opium.
Columbia?
Our major opium producer was Kryn, and they weren't producing the opium. They just had fields of poppies naturally occurring. And, well, you know, when you've got milk of the poppy, you make opium.
Where's coffee come from in this world? Because it's down that area.
You need, like, subtropic and humid, right? Or you need hot and dry.
Uh-huh. No, you need like Colombia,
Okay.
Brazil.
Well, not to fuck the pirates a little bit more, but probably the archipelago.
That fucking makes sense.
Yeah, the archipelago probably. Carthus would be a good
Well,
spot for that. There's lots of like remote islands down there that you could easily set up shop for that.
Well, the archipelago's not producing a lot of coke anymore because
'Cause
things.
people
Well,
don't like
we did-
cocaine
we-
anymore? That's
we-
ridiculous.
Yep,
We disrupted it.
solved the cocaine issue. People just don't like to do it anymore. Go
Not
us.
for me.
We blew it up.
I like where your thoughts at. It's similar to the
But it's
people
been
of
80
going, Darth
years.
Vader solved Alderaan's unemployment problem.
Yeah, it's true. We did.
Damn. All right. So, yeah. So inside, yeah. So you've got this ring of like the whole thing. Each of them is like smooth, like like gift shop rocks smooth, like river rock smooth of these things in the
Smooth
ring.
like my brain.
Yes. No
Smooth
no
like
wrinkles,
most
no
of our
lumps.
brains.
Yeah, so each of those is kind of positioned. There's probably that's too much math. There's a ring of them. The ring is probably about 2 feet across. It makes like a perfect circle. All right, it's a pretty sight. It is a
Great,
perfect
great
circle.
band.
I pick up one of the rocks.
Right?
Oh, we should touch it right away. That's so right.
And then there's again a bunch of like broken crystals. It's kind of scattered about in the middle. It's like a large pile. Also in the basement there is like the density of the fog outside, but it's in the basement. So like when you come down, it looks like
Is it bone meal?
if you want to fuck around with it, you can probably investigate.
Yeah, I pick up one of the
Yeah, I was
rocks.
like, but Lyric picks up a rock. Lyric, you pick it up. It lifts easily. You kind of slide it out of position. You can see that there's like a little bit of like a recess in the ground. It looks like someone dug like a little bit of the circle out so that they would sit flat and nice in this very unfinished basement. This looks like it was like dry storage, maybe. Outside of that, yeah, you kind of just pick one up of the exterior stones. Weighs probably about 10, 15 pounds. Just heavy.
Damn.
Bottom side completely smooth as well. You don't notice any markings. The whole surface is like a mirror. Like, yeah, you're talking like gift shop rocks smooth. Like this shit feels like it's been through a rock tumbler. It's got like that plastic shiny surface. Like
Forbidden.
no pores, just completely smooth.
I think about licking the rock, but I won't do it in front of these people.
You take the rock to the corner and lick it. Slowly, just like slide to the corner.
The lick a tongue sound. While that's happening, I would like to do a medicine check. See the bone.
Sure.
All right. I'll just use digital for today. Let's see. 18.
Can I get digital? 18. All right.
Is that his role to lick
so-
the rock?
My current thing is that somebody's been grinding bones into dust for a giant
Loaf
maybe
of
the
bread?
baker
Oh.
is the evil one.
Damn it, we eat those croissants. Those croissants are made of people. Damn it.
He's feeding the giant what bone bread.
Having yeah. So as you kind of pick it up, kind of feel it between your fingers, it is definitely not bone. The crystal itself you would probably equate almost to a quartz, and the fine powder seems to be whatever this broke. Like looking at it, this was. It kind of looks like looks like it was like a large chunk of whatever this crystal is, and it looks like it like broke, shattered, and like crumbled. Like it almost experienced like a rapid decay. Like it was under like an immense pressure and eventually just cracked, and this is the parts that like ground together, and it created this like fine dust in this pile of crystal.
Okay, I see that. I explained that to the group. What do we think of that?
Some sort of ritual. This is not my area of expertise.
The nerds among you that are proficient in arcane can make me an arcana check.
You know, I'm not. I'm a nerd. I am the nerd, but I'm not proficient in arcana.
Yeah, looks around.
I ran an Airbnb. I might pick that up at some point in this campaign because I'm quickly realizing y'all a bunch of dummies.
Oh, it's 3 or insight.
By the nature of D&D 5e, making major priority stats be strength, dexterity, and charisma, most adventurers tend to be strong, fast, and dumb, but
Strong,
hot.
fast, hot.
All of my good stats are in my physical scores. Fuck the mental ones.
Listen, I'm very charismatic and actually surprisingly wise. I'm
But
just
not
not
smart.
intelligent.
Intelligent. Yeah, 5e really made intelligence a dumb stat outside of.
You are
Unless
not
you're a
intelligence
wizard.
class.
Yeah.
Unless you're an intelligence class, you don't need it.
You don't need it. Yeah.
Maybe if you want to be a intelligent, whatchamacallit, fucking rogue.
But even then,
You still don't need it. You don't need intelligence to be a good arcane trickster.
No, you do not.
Weirdly enough, that's true.
Booming blade. That's all that matters.
Right?
Boom that blade, baby.
Mm.
But yeah, I explained that to the group. Can I just roll without our and we're insight investigation.
Yeah, you can roll me investigation.
Nature
Oh, wait,
or-
is it like... Wait, you said they were like stones?
Yes, they're rock.
Well, I got stone cunning.
Get in
So
there.
maybe that might work.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is
Yeah,
stones?
totally.
What is stones cunning for
Get
dwarves?
it.
I know that you fuckers can do that. What does
Whenever
that
you
mean?
make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history of it, and that double your proficiency bonus. So I guess I can tell you what the stone is, but I guess I don't know what it does.
I think
He's
we
really
figured that
good
part out,
with
but-
rocks.
Stone
His
work,
best
so it
friend
might
was
be-
a rock.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Whatever the DM wants to do.
It might be useful in like the arrangement of the stones. Have a meeting that you know.
It's kind of like looking it over. The machine work necessary for getting this rock this smooth
Mm.
is thoroughly beyond this town. Like it is not. You would need like really good like stonemasonry tools, like really high
Like that of,
quality.
like, artificery. At
Yeah,
that?
you like artificery styles. Like to get it this smooth, they would have needed to like superheat the rock and polish it down. Like you're
Nice.
needing like grinders, and to make like this many, like you would need either one person who's really dedicated for a long time, or like a fleet of masons. And even then, like looking over each one, these are like mathematically perfect to make a perfect circle, like this smooth and clean. Like it's
Mentally.
yeah, this is definitely artificed.
I see.
Like there was a lot of intent, and it would not have been cheap to produce. Even if it was one person just like going ham to make this, you would still have spent thousands of hours and just like the labor cost alone for the skill required would be immense here.
Mm.
So a lot of money and effort went into making these this precise.
I see.
Craftsmanship, spot. It is.
Mm.
Mm,
What do you think?
suppose I'll tell everybody that, yeah, this would take a very long time to do and under normal circumstances and specialized tools.
Does he lick it?
No, I'm not gonna fucking lick it.
Listen, you don't see anything.
Specialized tools. I use my tongue.
Just licks the rock so much.
Look,
it
all
became
right, as
smooth.
much as everyone's given that shit, in geology, there's an entire
That's a
subset
common-
of identify the rock. Lick it is like third on the list
That's
of
also how you
things
tell
you
if it's
should
bone.
do. Yeah,
Lick it. If
So,
you stick to it, it's bone.
so DM,
you lick it.
what does it taste like?
Oh my god.
What's the salt quantity?
Surprisingly, very salty. It has got a high salt.
Just like me.
Me double checking my fucking geology class which rocks are salty.
I got pink hematite shit, and they were like, "Yeah, it's salty." I didn't believe them, so I licked mine.
It's salty, yeah.
Real fucking salty.
There's like two rocks that are basically identical, and the only way outside of like getting out like a fucking really like complex chemical test or like an electro test that requires like a lab environment is straight up lick it. If it's salty, it's A. If it's not salty, it's rock B. And it's very weird that it's like fastest way, lick it. It's not poisonous, just lick it. If it's salty, it's this rock. If it's not, that's fine.
So confirming that it is a rock, can I throw a nature check out there then?
Sure.
Can I take some help from my buddy the dwarf?
I got a rock.
Yeah, dark.
I'm gonna look at you, DNR, and be like, and kind of whisper like, this just seemed like I'm asking you because like you come from an underground society. That's why.
Yeah, I'll be with the rock.
Not because of any racial.
No, it's fine. No, I dwarf. It's fine. I'm
14. 14 nature check.
All right.
Darf.
Shalom, looking over the type of this rock, even though it's very well worked, this rock type would not be native to this region. These rocks didn't come from here.
Alright.
And I don't mean like here, the town. You know that Stone's Vigil is up the road and it's a quarry. This is not the kind of stone they quarry there. This is a different kind of rock.
Am I familiar with this rock or no?
Probably. This is definitely it's a type of granite. This is a very it's an igneous rock. It's like crystallized from magma.
I see.
So DNR, you would be very familiar with this kind of rock from where you come from.
I see. Okay.
But it is like the Ruval mountain range to the north was like ancient volcanic. It hasn't been volcanic in like hundreds of years. It's been dormant to the point that it's like not considered, right? Scientifically,
Right.
like, oh yeah, it's technically a volcano, but it
hasn't been in so long.
Yeah, it's not relevant. Like getting access to magma in the Ruval Mountains would require just years, if not centuries, of digging to go find old lava tubes.
Yeah. I see. I guess, well, unless there's any volcanoes about around here, this isn't around here.
Okay. You're saying it's volcanic in nature?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So if it's a volcanic rock shaped into this very specific shape through mechanisms that would require a great amount of machinery, which is evidently lacking from here, the assumption I think we can make is that this is something that is either newly found, which worry to a great degree if there is a volcano that nobody knew about. That would be bad. Or, hopefully more likely, somebody's moved this here for a purpose and they're using magic to make it in this manner. But
I'm willing to go with the latter.
Yeah, I'd probably say so.
Honestly, about as concerning as a volcano.
Which I think
volcanoes here.
Which means I think the only thing we can assume that it is for is a ritual of some sort, considering that we've already seen some ritual spellcraft at work in that disgusting display of bodies that we came across. So maybe we have to find an arcane practitioner who described them we found.
As you guys are,
none of us understand what we're looking at, really.
As you guys are down in here, and the density of the fog in here begins to like dissipate into the air, with both like the heat of your movement and just like being present in here, the fog is like getting noticeably thinner down here, giving you better view of things. You can also see that amongst those chunks of like quartz and broken down crystal inside this pit, you're seeing like flecks of like blue and green. They're not all completely pure white. There's like strands of like greenish tint or bluish tint all throughout it, through some of the larger chunks. And Ginar, with a history of crystal and rock work, you would know that it is called phantom quartz. Also, not native to here.
Right.
Wait,
Huh.
His favorite one to taste.
Yeah.
is it called that due to supernatural effects, or is it the not a phantom?
A little bit. You can make me a history check.
Yeah, I was gonna
This
ask,
is
like,
just crystal obsessed baby. Like, oh, it's phantom
yeah,
quartz.
being
It's because
I-
it's actually radioactive.
I don't
as well
fucking
as
know.
like being from like a town of mostly like a lot of artificery. Could I also make a history check if that
I
would be?
hit things with a sword for a living. I don't think.
Is
That could be all
Nivius a
right, God.
crystal girl? You asked a question. Sorry, Ginar. My brain was.
That's fine. I figured. I was saying, being from a town that was like had a lot of artificery,
Mhm.
would I be able to make a check to see if what perhaps they might be able to use for off memory?
Sure.
Sweet. Just a history check.
Yes. Or you can roll your crafting
23.
skill if it's higher. Okay.
Hot tamale.
Um,
Look at you, smarty pants.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, rocks.
Dogs.
While you think back to memories of home, Ginar, something that you probably don't actively do a lot is think back on your fond memories of home.
This is true.
You hit with that
Backstory.
that wave of kind of like the nostalgic missing home feels as you know that you cannot return, but those happy memories tainted by that longingness for what is gone. You think back to the many artificers that lived near you and crafted immaculate works of display, as well as those that created functional talismans, magical items, strange walking creatures of rock and crystal. You remember seeing one particular artificer that specialized in spellcraft using crystals, and the connection that phantom quartz is used for in it's often used as a gateway, kind of a focus for bridging gaps between some planes. Specifically, ghost quartz is used as a way to break through the barrier to the astral plane and go kind of beyond into space. It's also predominantly used by necromancers to create doorways to pull souls through, to create more powerful undead or conjure ghosts.
Let's see.
Hey DM,
Yeah.
what does it taste like?
Jesus
Lyric with
Goddamn.
just a small piece waiting in the corner, biding his time as soon as no one's
The
looking.
moment everyone looks away.
Yeah.
It has it's smooth textured, not a lot of pores, even in like the broken off chunks. It kind of breaks clean. It's kind of got like a sour, acidic kind of taste to it. It's not very salty and it's not very pleasant.
I guess, yeah. You know, the rather seeing that type of stone and then, you know, remembering the rather jovial Ginar, his expression more turns rather neutral, a little downtrodden, but you say, well, I remember that it's called, you said, ghost quartz?
Yep.
Phantom quartz.
Phantom quartz.
Same thing, really.
Yeah,
Ghost or phantom quartz, both would work.
I see. But that over there is phantom quartz. They use it to bridge gaps to the astral plane.
Okay.
And
that's
as well
tricky.
as, yeah, necromancers would use it to summon souls or pull souls to this plane.
Great for conjuring, great for binding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I mean, that seems pretty damning, right?
Oh, I would say with everything going around, it's pretty damn damning.
Do we want to leave it as is for evidence or destroy it so it can't be used anymore?
Well, it's not like everybody can just pick it up and use it.
And the perpetrator could come back and use it more.
The
Lyric
spell
is-
cast. Oh, go ahead.
Lyric is already like shoveling some of it into his bags, and
Are you aiming for larger chunks of crystal, or do you just like some of the powder? What all? Bits and bobs, all of it.
as much as I can of all of it.
Sure. So, it comes in kind of, you've got these like shards that probably vary in about like, 3 or 4 inches to like up to like 6, and they're just kind of like broken and kind of cracked all throughout the ground, piles of dust, and then you've got like one massive chunk that's probably about 1.5 feet across, like
My bad.
this massive, like you're looking like the size of like a basketball, like size of just chunk, just like broken off. That's kind of got like a refined pointed tip. That looks like it was either the top or the bottom of the crystal that like broke.
Interesting.
It's like a fistful, big ass like chunk.
Well, if you're taking it all, then I suppose they won't be able to use it.
Yeah, you
Indeed,
can grab
that's-
as much of that as you would like.
I think that's a good
Definitely
idea.
why.
Yeah,
Figure we
let's fill some-
should
well,
take
let's
it
fill some
all.
sacks.
I'm not
Sure.
going to question your motives. I
Filling
don't
up
care.
sacks. Yeah, let's start carting this stuff out.
Cart it out. I don't think I have anything to help with this.
Your body and hands.
Yeah, guys,
Muscles.
cart it out. Yeah, I get it.
I've got-
I am actually weirdly strong.
A hammer and crowbar.
I mean, weirdly.
What does weirdly strong mean in this context? Like,
As for a sorcerer,
is it one of
it is
those
not my
things where
jumpsuit.
with clothes on you look like a scrawny mage, but then you take off your shirt and you're just fucking
Oh, no,
ripped?
he's
Or
shredded.
oh no, he's shredded. No, he's not that buff. It's just,
It's not that buff.
no. It's
Well,
where you
buff.
expect him to just be fucking,
Damn, he's
just fucking
cut.
flat bellied. Yeah, he's cut. He's cut. He's not buff.
It makes sense that he has Gale's body type, unlike Gale.
How and when did we learn that?
I mean, I'm sure Lyric learned a
Is there a
while
scene-
ago.
is there- do we flash back to the me and Lyric like open up the door?
Hey, you
Just
coming?
like-
He's just like,
Water covering your abs.
morning sun, like fresh out the shower, getting dressed, and it's just the fucking light coming in from the window. He's fucking glistening in the corner. You're just like, what the fuck is happening in here?
Man,
Nature
Shalom
magic.
looks to Lyric. It just shakes her head ruefully. It's like, you.
You.
My days of falling asleep to apps like that.
You open up the
Alright, I'm back.
door
Sorry
one
about
morning, it looks like the cover of like a trashy fucking romance novel you find in a gas station. Just the cut
my
elf, shirtless, glistening in the sunlight, and he's like, "Guys, get the fuck out of here, jeez, I'm changing."
What the hell?
Matt is surprisingly ripped. Please help carry things.
Shalom, just anyway.
Yeah, Lyric is just transfixed. Meanwhile, Shalom is just like, what the hell? I thought you were weak. You should be carrying this stuff for me. I'm an old lady. Come on.
Yes. You see, I don't want to damage my hands or my nails.
My hands are my
Oh, he got himself
Immaculately
hands.
fucking manicured.
Oh, I see them himself. So.
fucking, oh my god, Ginar's over here like, I've felt them, they are soft.
Yeah, good dog.
Oh man, what a
Anyway,
What a
hey, hey, Nox.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that dwarf we're looking for yet.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask him to help you guys carry me. I was like, yes, make him carry me. Continue.
Yeah, I haven't figured he'd be down here.
You
figured he'd be down
smell
here
him
dead.
around, or
taking a good quick whiff.
Yeah, do a little sniff snorf.
I'll sniff snorf, just nose full of powder.
Why are alligators known for their smell? I say to Niv.
they're like Komodo dragons. They can smell you from a mile away.
All I know is that
And
they're
then
good at
swallow you
twisting your
whole.
barrel roll kind of thing. Doesn't have anything to do with their noses.
Their noses.
They're sensitive, just not sensitive
North
in the way that you
American-
thought.
that's river otters. No, I said crocodile. Dude. I like that I googled, do gators have a good sense of smell? And it's like the North American river otter has a keen sense of smell. And I'm like, that's not even the creature I asked about.
That's gator erasure. We don't see.
Well,
Gator
with keen senses, that is a natural 20 for a 25.
Hot tamale.
Yeah, alligators have excellent sight, smell, and hearing, and are very good at stalking their prey.
Terrifying.
It's like finding out bears can run at like 60 miles an hour, and you're like, what the? Why?
Yeah,
And
that's
it's like, you know, when they need to chase down you after you get in the fucking car and run. That bear's still coming. He can chase you. But
Oh, Lord, he coming.
Fist fight a bear.
Lord, he coming. Could you fist fight a bear? You could attempt. Wouldn't recommend it. You will lose. You will lose.
I mean, you can. You can fist fight a
You're
bear.
not
I don't
gonna
think you're gonna win, but you
You
can.
can definitely do that. With a natural 20, in the corner of this room. Well, not really in the corner, kind of on the edge of this little, on the edge of this this like small pit. And at the bottom of it, you find beneath like this pile of crystal, you find a tattered kind of leather alchemist's coat.
Mm.
And as you get a strong whiff, you're like, yeah, that was definitely on his
Definitely
person.
him. Yeah,
Oh, that's not good.
but he's not here.
Is there any blood on it?
Wait, is he? Do we?
No, there's
Yes.
no blood on it.
He was an alchemist. We learned a little bit about that.
Alright, that's fine.
I wonder if they needed him for something for this little ritual of theirs.
Probably. The question is, did he come willingly? Avoid his guards.
Oh.
I rifle through his pockets really quickly, through the pockets on the cloak.
Also,
Rifling through his pockets, you easily find a couple of vials of unknown contents, some sort of liquids inside, potions of some varietal. You find on like one of the inside pockets, a small kind of wrought iron key. And a note that says, "I did it. I was raising the goat." No. This is my admission memoir. I've been secretly raising ghosts for years.
And yes, it was for horny purposes.
You ever slept with a ghost? Mm.
I admit it.
I was always into it when I was given the cold shoulder, and you can't get much colder than a ghost.
The monster fucker is coming out so much harder in this campaign.
Will you fuck me? No.
It's always consensual ghosts. It took so many months of summoning ghosts. Only consensual.
You have no idea what it feels like to have someone inside you until you've been possessed.
Oh, God.
What is happening?
We're really just tarnishing
What
this
is
man's
wrong
good
with you
name.
people?
Who are you people?
Look, I'm a freak, not a monster.
Gonna have to use that line in the Wednesday game.
Oh God.
But no, other than that, you find probably 5 electrum pieces.
Oh yeah,
Freaking
the
electrum.
most useless currency
The
ever.
only time you can make
Electrum.
the only time you can make your D&D players cringe at receiving money, it's in electrum. Just everyone just no.
Yeah.
DM, why would you do this to us? You also find a handful of like vials of powders, handful of other substances throughout.
Would this be basically like the bare bones version of an alchemist kit?
Yeah. Probably like a
Okay.
crash kit of like, I don't have my full shit with me, but I got a handful of things to test for like if that's acidic, if this is burnable, like what kind of reaction this will make.
So
Indeed.
do we think then that he was kidnapped to do this, or do you accomplice?
I don't know. It's just more damning evidence.
Is there
Do
any
you have any-
sign of a struggle? The coat is tattered. If he was willing, why leave the coat with the supplies in it?
hey God.
And it's the only way he could get away.
There doesn't look to have been any sort of struggle.
I have a question.
I have answers, possibly.
In theory, could a phantom quartz be used to transfer somebody to the astral plane?
With enough of it, yeah. Completely hypothetically, but if you had like a large enough chunk and some sort of ritual circle for creating a doorway,
I see.
you could, in theory, open up a door between the planes and move between them. Yes.
I see. Okay.
Pull things out, put things in, you know.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course. Completely beyond Ginar's scope without an intelligence check.
That's true. You want me to roll one, or I'll
Yes.
just forget it?
Yes, I do want you to
Okay.
roll it.
Okay.
You've populated the idea. The question is, does your character know, or is that a player
This is
thing that you're
true.
feeding
This
to the
is
rest
true.
of the group who can think about this sort of thing?
No, so what? You want like a
I will
history
never,
or like
I will
a-
never punish
just
you
a
for
raw-
thinking about the game as a player.
Mhm,
And
this
you
is
can
true.
feed that idea to the group as players for the people who are more versed in magic to be able to be like, I have the solution.
I
I
wonder if
have
it's
some power.
Yeah,
just
just
a
make,
intelligence check.
yeah, give Ginar an intelligence check to be like, wait a minute.
15.
Yeah, that's pretty high for you. Yeah, I would say that Ginar would be like, wait a minute. Could
Wait a
I do this? That sounds silly, but maybe it would
Wait a
work. I don't know. Ginar's having a day. He's having his
I
just
remember you
day in the
was
light
one
of
time or whatever.
thinking.
Consciousness.
Yeah.
I see. He'll keep that to himself for now. That's a good thought.
Wild.
Because there's no circle, right?
Not anymore.
Well, there was a circle made of stone. You've seen people picking up some of the stones, but there was a perfectly machined circle that you thought was weird, and a ton of work was put into it. It did, in fact, make a circle.
The circle made a circle? That's crazy.
Wow.
And there's tons of this phantom stuff, right?
In people's pockets.
I don't know how we're going to move this chunk. It's so large, it doesn't fit into my bag.
Yes.
All
You need me to carry it.
Ginar's gonna just stroll around and
Ginar's having
think for a
that.
bit.
Ginar's having his fucking his CSI moment of like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
All the pieces.
All
They're
the
falling into
symbols.
place. Yeah. The math is floating around him.
While Keener is taking a look, I would like to do an investigate.
Sure.
If possible.
Sure.
Anybody want to help me investigate?
Oh.
Cool.
What are we investigating?
I am looking for anything that might be hidden. Maybe it got moved or covered up by the rubble. Maybe it's intentionally hidden. Yeah, I know.
Evidence suggests.
It's 15. I know that. Nox doesn't know that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like... It looks like most of this basement was pretty cleared out to make room for whatever the fuck was going on down here. So yeah, all that really remains is the like the crystal in the pile and the circle bit. Fucking having a whole hard ass time.
Brother,
with
are
words out.
you licking windows over there?
Over there?
No, I'm licking rocks actually. No, I'm having a whole ass... Yeah, no, I'm having a hard time getting my words out. Ski bumpy. Anyway, yes, you could justifiably, Nox, come to the conclusion that some sort of magical ritual utilizing a circle and some sort of ability to make things vanish to other places was definitely done here. The plan comes together.
It's one of those things where it's like, look at Ginar, look at the stone, look at the wall, look at all the bitch, all the shit.
Looking over the walls with your investigation and this, you can see very faded, like unrecognizably faded without like going to the walls, with the amount of fog still kind of fading from this room. You can see basic bits of spell work on each of the cardinal direction facing walls.
Okay.
Tiny signs.
Fuck.
Making this kind of focus inward and pull out.
I think that, like, you know, we'll both like look at each other.
Yeah, it was like fucking teleports.
Fucking, and that's what I was thinking too. In theory.
In theory.
So what I'm thinking that happened was that, you know, the circle that we, you know, picked up one of the rocks and it was perfect. And then all this phantom quartz here could be used to maybe take someone to the astral plane.
Or anywhere else.
Or anywhere else, really.
Or bring someone from there.
True.
It could, but I'm thinking that's might be where our mate went. That's what I think.
Well, can we replicate that spell then and follow them, or are we fucked?
I'm just thinking right
Well,
now. I can't do
I definitely can't. No. That would be It would be a Maddox
Who
question.
here is an arcana?
Looking
I
at
look at Lyric.
I look at Maddox.
a handful of you in your lives could easily
we're
have come
talking about.
across teleportation circles.
Mm-hmm.
This
would be an
is
augmented
this is
version
not
of those.
this is not teleportation. This is
Plane shifting.
straight up opening doors. So it's not even shifting, because shifting only moves you. This is more taking the fabric between and parting it. You are opening a doorway
This
and
is
using
Gate.
combined energies.
It's like
Less
playing with
gate.
portals.
Yeah, it's more portals, more like using the because you already know that throughout the world there's lots of places where the space between the material and the outer planes gets thin, and it's not uncommon for portals to the Feywild to be found that have just naturally like become thin enough that they could open. This is just kind of piggybacking off of the magical energies of here's somewhere where the veil is thin to somewhere else, and just kind of giving it that nudge open. Less like, right, you're not talking like 9th level Gate. Gate is going, I'm making a portal between two spaces and pulling something from somewhere else here.
No fucking save, you get gated.
Yeah, this is like way less powerful. This is requiring the space between to already be thin and to create a situation where a natural portal could be opened.
Okay.
And kind of left open, like an actively open door, whereas Gate is like ripping it open and using your power to force something in and out. This is
and if it's undead,
this
it's
is more
most
propping open
likely.
a door.
If it's a bunch of undead and haunted mists, it's most likely the Shadowfell, not the Feywild.
And then my limited
Feywild
knowledge
was
of
just an
planes-
example, but from what you've seen and the like materials required, the astral
Strong
plane-
guess.
Yeah.
Worse.
we-
Okay,
That's
well,
right, we're going to space.
We
Oh,
thought
yeah.
we could be dealing with Feywild stuff at one point, but
One place not corrupted by capitalism.
You don't know that.
that's like the
True.
word.
True.
I'm Commander Shepard in this.
Bonus points if you know where that line is from.
What? Mass Effect.
No, not the Mass Effect one. Mine.
Oh.
Going to the
Mass
one
Effect
place.
one dominated my mind.
The one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Dimension
Space.
20?
No.
I fucking hate you so much because it just
I'm
clicked in my
forcing
brain.
Kyle to remember. Where's it from, Kyle?
It's from Red Alert or Red Alert 2,
Yep.
and it's said by fucking Tim Curry.
It is said by Tim Curry. I'm pretty sure it's the third one because he's been chased from the United States back to Russia, and then he's escaping Russia by going to the one place not corrupted by capitalism. Space. Which is funny because when he says the line, you can see that the actor himself in the final footage for the game is struggling not to crack and fucking laugh himself. It's a lot of effort. It's a great scene.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Alright, cool.
Great
Alright,
Tim
well, I
Curry.
think so. Shalom will like kind of listen. So, okay, let's just walk this one through. We have a bard who pissed off a dragon because he said, "LOL, you're." She went.
LOL, your mother
"Yes,
was a hamster.
Your mother was a hamster. Your music is amazing." She went psycho
Oof.
and disappeared for a while.
Mhm.
Now we have weird orchestral music, pipe music playing in the fog,
Right.
ensorceling people, undead possession, and interplanar shifting with the Shadowfell, and a young dwarven noble may or may not be possessed or work with, but certainly probably in the Shadowfell now, considering that this here is some type of transportation has happened and occurred.
In theory.
One that we cannot replicate.
Right.
Okay. So I think we just go to bed.
In
We
conclusion,
do have the risk of the town being burnt down. It might be best we do head
That's what I'm
back
saying.
at
I
this
think we
point.
should go back to town at this
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm tired of thinking. And
in
I
conclusion,
wouldn't
propose-
argue like a 1 hour nap here now that we're relatively safe. I wouldn't argue against that.
wait,
Let me get
what's
this
up, Maddox?
straight. This an entire amount of shit. All right, that sounds like it's bedtime.
I'm an old lady.
It's
I can handle this.
very fair. It is solidly close to probably 1:30 in the morning at this point. After
in
you guys,
conclusion, nappy
after
time.
you fuckers
Nappy.
hiked here, this was not just like you woke up fresh from adventuring. You finished your hike to town here. You woke up intense this morning and walked
Yeah,
to town.
yeah, I'm tired. I need to take a nap.
Granny's getting grumpy. Okay.
Oh, I'm not grumpy yet, darling. You don't know.
You haven't seen grumpy.
Granny's got a glass.
It's got a gun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I will now protect my guns.
I stand up from collecting all the fancy schmancy rocks and dust myself off. Well, that sounds good to me.
All right, do it.
Home. Home is where we
Alright.
go.
Alright, you guys
Almost
make
where the
your
heart
way
is.
to the pink fluffy unicorn.
About how long does it take us to get back?
Probably about from the windmill to the pink fluffy unicorn.
Mhm.
To the magical dimensions ripping apart phrase of the I don't know. Trying to make a
Let
window
the
so
sweat
wall
drip
joke.
down my.
Yeah.
Carry the 2, fuck the 3.
It probably takes you about another 20 minutes to walk back.
Okay, so I might have a little bit of time left on my armor bag at this. It's an hour that cast
You
it
should
running
leave
out the
then.
window.
As you guys walk back, you notice that the fog has went from this unnaturally like super thick, like 5 feet out is your closest amount of visibility, to a more natural, like early spring thaw fog.
Mm.
Right? Cold in the evenings to warmer, to like sort of warm during the day, settling back into cold with the humidity coming off of the river and the dense forest kind of pressuring that hot and cold together to create this thick fog bank. So still a pretty dense fog, but nowhere near like the unnaturally impossible to see through thickness that you witnessed earlier.
Mhm.
The night is now silent in the village of Mayberry as you make your way back to the inn to rest.
No one's on fire.
Nothing is on fire that you can see.
Very good.
Ah, no, wonderful.
It's good enough for me.
No bright, hazy lights in the distance of the fog. No smoke smells.
Are all 3 of those dwarves dead?
Oh yeah.
If you guys go down, so the dwarf you guys cut in half, very much dead.
Yeah.
I'm going to make some death saving throws.
Good night.
They only fell about 30 feet, so the paladin could
We're
live.
in the fucking basement so goddamn long. They're dead.
Yeah, with a 7,
6 on average is like
with a 7, a
11
4, and a
damage.
1. Wait, what's his con? Plus
Yeah,
2. With
yeah.
a 7, a 4, and a 1, that man is dead.
Oh.
He barely hit his head. It's fine. We didn't check
That's
on him.
shit. I mean, he landed directly on his badly.
All right, that's 1 failure, 2 successes. Let's see. Let's roll 3 more for the other one. That's another success and another fail. Oh wait, I said 2 successes,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so that one's stable.
Wow, he landed
One of them's
directly on
alive.
his neck, but thankfully it was on a pillow. So I think he'll make it.
He landed on some soft dirt that really cushioned his fall. Still fucked up, but one of them is alive.
All right, Maddox,
Okay.
pick him up. Let's go.
What?
You're the healer. aren't you?
What?
Just pick up the dwarf. Go back to town.
All right, now I think she's starting to get cranky.
Okay.
If I have to, I guess.
That's probably just a normal strength check.
Yeah, just
To carry a
You can
dwarf.
carry the
I
dwarf.
can just do that.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Ginar, come here. Come here,
Fireman
Ginar.
Barry.
Come here.
No.
Don't touch
Other
me.
door.
Don't judge me.
Don't touch me. Get your hand off me. I
I'm
just want to
laughing,
figure
but I'm
it
serious.
I'm laughing, but I'm super serious.
Super fucking
I gotta laugh when I get nervous, alright? Shut up.
I'm explosively serious.
What a weird way to phrase that.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, cool.
All right.
Well, perfect timing, too. I got like 20 minutes.
All right.
Back to town.
So, you guys go back to town. You make your way back to the inn, uneventfully unaccosted.
Okay, love that for us.
I also
Yeah,
love that for
love
us.
that for you. To which you bed down for the night. Is anyone staying up to watch and see if the town burns for the
I'm
remainder of the
never.
evening?
I don't give a shit about the
I'm
town.
going to sleep.
All right. Nap time, nap time, nap time, nap time.
I expect
Nap
Knox
time.
to do it.
They'll wake us up screaming if they're burning.
Guard dog, guard dog, guard dog.
God.
Yes. What can I do?
God.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, as you all awaken the next morning, perhaps
Don't do it.
surprised, perhaps not surprised, but you find the village not engulfed in flames.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So, the day is
Fucking
yours.
weird.
Maddox, what would you like to do for the day since I'm losing you first?
I'm assuming today is just gonna be like a
2 days gonna be
2 day.
Yeah, the wind's
Hey.
turning back to you.
So we're in
Hi
this
now,
like
chicken
town.
and
I believe in
Everybody.
All right, you're
All
both
right,
grounded.
Oh.
So where's this? This is the town that we originally landed in, yeah.
This is the town of Mayberry. This is the one that you traveled
The
8
town
days.
of Mayberry.
Yes. The one
Okay.
where you came in. There was lots of fruit. Lots of.
Ooh.
This is the highway
really-
town. This is the 2-lane highway town. That's just it's all of the trade between the two major port cities flows
Okay.
through this town.
I guess I'm gonna spend some time.
Huh.
Fuck. I'm gonna spend some time. Fuck. Yeah.
Judgment.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can dedicate. You can say that you're palling around with one of the other players. If you're hanging out with the
Yeah,
gang.
give us permission to drag you along with the whatever we want to do.
Dude, if I do that, I'm gonna leave straight and come back to my character gay.
That's
I
not
didn't say it
true.
had to be me.
I'm not talking about you. Look at the rest of the room.
You think the turtle's gay? She seems pretty committed. She's made multiple comments about your hunkiness.
Oh shit! Not that there's anything wrong with that. I know that I don't have to say that, but for those of you who don't know me, there's nothing wrong with that.
Eva,
Plus,
being homophobic.
Eva.
Oh God. Plus, I mean, who doesn't love a slightly strong boy with
Slightly strong lad.
yeah, with other,
Magic.
I was gonna say something that
especially magic.
I'm gonna keep it to myself because it's gonna
Yeah,
That's
happen
probably
if I say it.
smart.
All right.
Same
you're
drip.
Just, you're
Same.
just giving the
Yeah,
gang
same.
permission to drag you
Yeah.
along with them like a background character whose brain turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should start
Yeah,
introducing
point
Maddox
off.
and say, "This is Maddox. Try not to sexualize."
Yeah. This is Maddox. Try not to sexualize it.
Maddox, he gets very uncomfortable. We understand he's hot, but he gets real uncomfortable if you bring it up.
He just,
Well,
he
it's
just
obviously,
went-
obviously
turns
it's an
red.
alien's fault for drawing him hot.
Oh,
Didn't
he's
tell me
hot.
not
Blame
to.
the artist. Didn't tell me not.
I
Look,
don't blame.
look, if you didn't want him to be
No,
that
it's
hot,
fine.
you should have. Why did you draw him that way?
No, it's fine. It's fine. You know what?
You started it. You said you were shredded.
You gave me hot references.
This is true.
That's true. I also did not say I was
You
shredded.
gave me
I
hot
also retorted.
references.
I retorted. I was like, he's not shredded. He's just a little cut.
You let us continue to go with
A
it.
little cut. Alright.
He's just a little cut.
Sometimes
Alright.
a little cut is a lot sexier than shredded.
That's true. That's true.
It's much more attainable.
I like a guy who's a little cut. If he's shredded, he doesn't eat bread, and I can't be friends with him.
Wow.
Right, bread's important.
That's it, man. Like you don't get shredded without cutting bread out of your life, and if you cut bread out of your life, you're cutting out a lot of
Cut me out of
happiness.
my life. Your
Cut
life.
me out of your life too while you're at it.
Cut me into pieces.
I was
This
saying
guy
some
doesn't
garlic
eat
Fucking
bread.
garlic bread.
Uh-huh.
This is my last croissant.
This is my last response. Suffocation, no breathing.
No butter.
Suffocation, no bread.
Thank you. Drip, I'll expect the mix for that in your next set. For anybody wondering where Drip is going, he's leaving us because he voluntarily probably mixed up some dates and is definitely has a stream after this.
Yeah.
So if you like some sick beats and
After
Final
this,
Fantasy
during this.
14,
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I like when I looked at the timing on it, I was like, "That's odd. That's a Monday." Wait, I never ever schedule anything for Mondays because I never know how long we're gonna be going. So I'm like, I never ever schedule anything for Monday. So when I
Yeah.
looked at it, I went, "Huh,
that's odd.
that's odd."
And then didn't say anything else, huh?
Yeah.
What a shame.
Anyway,
Enjoy your set.
yeah.
Bye.
I'm
Definitely
gonna,
don't put us
I'm
on
just
in the
gonna place
background.
Maddox hanging out with the turtle
All right.
and hopefully not getting sexualized by the turtle.
Worst choice.
So just the turtle. Okay, noted. Everybody else, we got a free pass.
Yeah, you get a free pass.
Hey, he said it.
I mean, honestly, whatever happens, happens. I'm comfortable.
Oh yeah, good, perfect.
It's okay.
Just
We're
don't,
gonna have.
just don't do things out of spite. That's all.
I know this great steakhouse you can take Maddox.
God.
There it is.
We're dropping you Maddox at the steakhouse like it's a daycare.
So guys, what did we end up doing last session? Oh, we went on a really epic stakeout. It was, it was something.
All right, I'm out of here. Get out.
Good night, Drip. Good
Bye.
Bye. Maybe I have to close my remote desktop real quick.
Nice.
Man, he's really bad at leaving. Ah, there he goes.
Yeah. I'm like, God. He's gonna
Man,
leave.
really
Just
ruining
get
this
out of here.
goodbye.
Come
Yeah,
on.
jeez. Alrighty. So, Maddox is palling around with Shalon. So, presumably the rest of the group too, unless everybody just bails and leaves Maddox and Shalon to have their day to themselves. What would you guys like to do with your non-fiery morning?
I was really banking for fire. But...
Damn, it's really expected to wake up and just all of this be on fire this morning. I don't know
What
what
was
to
the
do.
assumption behind that? Why did we think it was gonna burn down?
She said she was going to burn the town or something. Do we know that? Or did, I
She
think
said-
just
she
Knox
said,
knew that.
quote, I'm going, fuck it, burn it all.
Oh, more of like maybe that's maybe
It didn't need to be
Protection
literal,
of
but
the
it could have been
circle.
literal.
in like other things. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest.
We succeeded. We disrupted plans. It's fine.
All
My
right.
accent
Should we
is
go tell
all
the
over the
baker
place
mayor?
today.
The maker? The mayor? What do we want to call him?
I mean,
he's
mayor is
the
just
care.
maker, the maker.
The maker.
He makes.
Oh,
he
that's
makes it, he's
that's
the
oddly
mayor.
religious and culty. No, thank you.
Yeah, it's a small town. What do you expect?
Well, somehow when I was told to meet my maker, I didn't expect
A little
this.
scared gnome covered
No,
in
no,
dough.
I said meet
Yeah.
my baker. Baker.
Oh, sorry, not a gnome.
Is he
A
halfling?
halfling? What is it?
He's a halfling.
He's a halfling.
The Baker Bear.
Yeah.
The Maker Bear?
The Baker Bear. Make Bear?
The bread maker.
The Bread Man. Anyway.
Do you know him?
I'm a bread man.
Just give me that croissant.
The Flower Fool.
Fools. No one's ever prepared for the Bread Man.
Alright, let's go talk to him.
So, make your way
Let's
across
rise to
the...
the occasion.
He's still there.
Unless he was, well, he wasn't in that room. Maybe he did get.
Not that you saw.
was it?
He was not in that room that you saw.
Alright, let's go see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Probably safe.
Probably fine. Nothing.
It's probably fine. We could probably just leave. I think we fixed the issue.
Yeah, clearly the problem's solved. You guys were asked to stop
Clearly.
the people disappearing, and from their own word of mouth, they are no longer going to be taking people. Technically speaking, quest complete.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying.
Question mark.
Level-
4 days
level
later,
5.
as you're walking to the next town over, you see quest failed and all that XP goes away.
Oh
No.
What
Oh,
happened?
shit.
Ah, shit, the town burned
Or
down.
you lose it retroactively. Guys,
Yeah,
I
get
can't remember
punished.
how to cast.
One of those fucking MMOs where you can lose XP from dying.
I think those kids we saved died.
You didn't. Yeah, you saved them. Therefore, they're your
You're
problem
the final
forever.
fight with the big bad.
They're
Yes,
your
Oh my
problem
God,
forever.
Only one of us is a bard with a bunch of unclaimed children, okay?
Listen,
Whoa.
listen.
Are
They're
they
called
claimed?
bastards, Kyle.
I
Unclaimed seems a little
am
more PC.
100% sure that I have no children.
You got the snip snip?
No,
I didn't say that.
Didn't say that. Just said I was sure.
Just because it's impossible to get another man pregnant doesn't mean you shouldn't give it your absolute fucking best.
Oh God! Moving
Oh,
along,
God.
moving
How
along.
dare you assume I'm a top?
I still that is not the assumption I made.
That is not how I predicted that joke ending, but it's
How dare you assume that I'm a top? All right, add that to the list of. Add that to the
That's a
list of
quote.
just absolute fucking murder statements that Sky has just left Kyle to have to simmer with for the rest of his life.
I mean, it's still the most devastating is how do you live with yourself? It's
It's
just
pretty raw. It's pretty raw. I'll be
It's
honest.
hard.
Alright, this maker. Where's his mark?
Yeah.
What's going on?
So-
the Maker Baker.
As you make your way to the Maker Baker, easily noticeable that by his two guards out front,
Mhm.
the half orc you sized up and the angry dwarf.
Yep.
Uh,
Hello, gentlemen. Good morning. Did you find yourself a restful evening?
the orc just kind of looks at you, just for the most
Good
part.
morning, pleasure. The weather's
morning.
fantastic. You know,
Weather's a little chilly for my
There you go.
taste.
You're getting it.
I thought it was a little warm. Chilly.
a little spooky, maybe. Weather a bit spooky.
Things have definitely continued to be odd, but that's work for you.
Nothing of note then.
Sure, yeah, definitely,
Hmm.
definitely.
Nothing that I was in
Suspicious.
charge of watching last night.
I actually get that sentimentality.
That's an interesting way to phrase that.
There's always weird stuff going on. I was not paid to monitor that.
Was
And that checks out to me. They're caravan. That's pretty much like almost stereotype right there.
I mean, if I was paid to guard one specific spot and something else happened that I didn't get paid for, I wouldn't do anything about it either.
Yeah, just practicality.
But as you walk forward towards the shop, he does open the door for Shalone and everybody.
Thank
Wonderful.
you. There it is.
Oh.
See, not everybody's heroic. You're special because of that.
What?
Huh?
Oh, so very special.
There's like a slight tilt of the head of like,
Where did that come
Thank-
from?
fuck you. There's, yeah.
Wild.
Hello, maker.
Hold on, wait. That's definitely the response. It's immediately fuck you because I have an 8 for charisma.
He's our special little boy.
Barrel like a real goblin. It's fine.
It's like when you meet someone who has a small dog and they're like, he's my little guy. And you look over at the dog and it's like
Seething
barking and
enraged.
growling and foaming at the mouth, you know?
Doesn't bite.
I'm feeling a little called out. Brody's never been like that with you. Not saying
Yeah,
he's not
but
like
he's
that.
not the only small dog I've ever met, okay?
True.
I was
Just 'cause
once
he's an old
dragged by
man.
my hair by a chihuahua. They didn't get me very far, but they tried.
He didn't kill me, but he was sure as fuck trying.
The Chihuahua is the dog with the soul of a wolf out of any species.
Look, I've had to pull.
No,
I've had
it's
to pull the dog. The fight
It's
inside
not the
that
soul of the
dog
world.
is definitely a lot
That
bigger than
dog,
the
he's
size
got
of that dog.
in him.
My problem is there's a lot of other dogs that have almost had that dog inside of them, and we've had to get Brody out of the handful of things of mouths because he gets in the fucking way. Ask my sister how many times she's had to pick up a large dog and be like, spit my fucking dog out, I will fucking end you.
The Chihuahuas don't have the souls of wolves. Wolves are noble. It's more just like some cracked out goblin.
Well, what'd you do if you took a wolf and you put him in the body of a chihuahua? You'd act as a chihuahua.
Watch as it's thoroughly confused forever. But
No, it's a corgi. That's what true wolfdom looks like in small dog.
so yeah, as you guys make your way in, you see sitting behind the counter with the noticeable pep, the bright, warm smile, the young tiefling in a sordid dress of a shocking amount of color. Bright as
Like
a
a Harlequin?
no, more like you're like a gossamer like fairy dress of rainbows and fucking shimmer, Dylan.
Okay.
She is bright and peppy as a summer morning. Bright smile, just so excited
hate
to
her.
see you. She pops
This
up out of her
child.
chair. She was here the last time you guys were here. She introduced herself as Keely. As you've heard from a handful of the townsfolk who, in seeing her in passing, she is, they call her Pep.
Mm.
I see why.
Most of the townsfolk are just like, if you want to talk to her or talk about her, it's Pep. You can tell she's coming.
As a side note, did I get a good look at the chick from last night?
Not really. Very dark, and you're kind of befuddled with.
Obviously female though.
Yes.
terms of
yeah, the voice was
voice.
definitely feminine.
Okay,
Tell that to all the people that call my work daily.
lovely.
I got ma'am 15 times today,
Mm.
which is
I do
great
too
when people
occasionally,
complain
it's
about
weird.
my service. Talk to the lady at the front counter. She sucked. Don't know who that is. Sorry, can't help you. Me scratching out that I was the service person on that call, just like, that's a shame. I'm so sorry to hear that.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry that you're a bitch.
Yeah, you got him.
You're not laid out on a bearskin rug topless, Shark. You can't say it like that.
Sorry.
Dear God. Put that on the list of things I guess I have to do with my model is lay it topless on a bearskin rug. Alien, can you help with that?
No.
That's fair. That's fair.
You're expecting me to have produced art in the last like 4 weeks?
I know, right?
Mm.
Games came out.
Oh my God.
Games.
Yeah, forget about it.
I know,
I
right?
haven't
Me and
touched my iPad in weeks.
me and Dylan at the end of this week waiting for phase 2, me salivating over having AoE. Anyway.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mayor. This
As
is
you-
everything that
as
happened
you-
last night.
Yeah, as you pop in, she's kind of springs up, hands on the counter, leaning forward. Good morning, everyone. Hello, welcome in. What can we get started for you?
Hello, we would like 4 bear claws
All right.
with
Mm,
croissants and also some
Yeah.
Starts putting a
donuts
box
with
together for you.
maples.
I
I also
don't
think
think
maybe
Uh-huh.
a frittata. Do you do frittatas?
Frittata would be
No, I
very
don't think
good.
so. We're more of a sweet pastries.
Sweet pastry. I think
Not a lot
well,
of
in that case, let me
savory.
retract.
Lots of apples, lots of.
Bear claw. You got bear claw?
Yes, we have bear claws. Yep.
Let's do like 12 bear claws.
12 bear claws. Alrighty.
Got a
We
lot
do
of
have the
bear-
double glazed apple fritters this morning.
Oh, can I get? I'm gonna get one.
One of those. And look at the rest. What are you guys getting?
Granny's just gonna fucking knock 12 bear claws.
I have a constitution of -8.
-8. Hang on.
Oh, 8 of an 8, rather. Oops, I'm dead.
Every
Negative
time
2,
Granny levels up, she
full
deducts
negative
8
2.
from her health pool. It's a miracle. Max health every time or bust, baby.
Wow, you're as healthy as I am charming. It's great.
That's why I'm eating all these bear claws.
Granny's poor health is 80% diet.
I'll take half of what she's having.
I don't think I have that many bear claws.
I'll take your boss.
I don't think.
I don't think you can eat him.
He's unfortunately not on the menu, but I can see if he's in the back if you need to talk.
That's like a.
We're
sexual-
not
That'll-
that kind of
that'll work.
facility, sir.
Where was that at? Where was
Why
that
do you
coffee?
know about that?
Name.
How old is she? How does she know about that facility?
Probably 15, 16.
Oh, okay. I'm picturing like an 11-year-old.
Got kind of the attire and kind of the vibe. But she's like, yep, let me just get the rest of this order and get you all settled down. Coffees, teas.
Oh, I'll take some coffee.
I'm good.
You good?
I don't.
Yes, you are good.
I'm not hungry.
I look back at Nick. Right, you're a puzzle.
Niv, who has not
figure
eaten
out.
a single thing since you've met.
You
Yeah.
have not seen Nivius eat, and that is something that you have noticed at this point in time.
She
that you're just
drank
like, that
tea and
keeps
alcohol.
going.
Listen, I ate an alcohol last night. What more do you want from me?
Yeah.
You guys are really asking a lot. Jeez, I drank water this week. Nivius is that mean girl in high school that you're just like, I think she has an eating disorder.
What do you mean think?
Not that she doesn't need to. She hasn't eaten.
So, as you all kind of get your breakfast varietals, a few moments later, the very shaky, very tired looking halfling emerges from the back. The mayor to be just kind of looks you all over like, yes, did you find anything? What's happening? And this motherfucker, despite having seen him yesterday, looks like he hasn't slept in a week since last night and this morning.
Oh fuck. It's not good.
Who here could create an illusion of the individuals that we kind of came across last night? Anybody got that minor illusion?
I snap my fingers and people start appearing in the room.
So these are the people who are currently
Jesus.
possessed by what seems to be a pissed off bard who.
Your halfling man has a brief little freak out as people start materializing.
But just pictures. Just pictures.
These are people presumably.
Presumably in town, is that what you said? I'm sorry, you cut out.
Yeah, presumably that he's noticed a lot. Yeah, they're for the most part. We imagine.
And you just gotta look him over. Okay. These are.
So
I'm sorry, you said what now? They're what?
these are the people we found possessed last night
Possessed by what exactly?
by ghosts, most likely.
We had a long night.
All right.
All right, I'll fill you in. I fill him in.
Are you telling me that I'm possessed by a ghost right now? What all are you sharing,
No.
Shalone? What all is filling him in?
I share everything.
How about the whole kit and caboodle? Okay.
Oh, she goes
No,
on
maybe
and
not how we
on. You
maybe
ever
not
hear
how we
old
killed
ladies
dwarves.
gossip?
And it's the weird part is that they literally body. They like grip your cheeks when they try to leave.
Jesus.
Yeah. If anybody's got any problems with fingers and mouths, this has been a horrific experience.
Yeah. Oof.
It's not great.
Not
But
a
yeah, I
good
fill him
piece.
on everything.
Cool. Yeah. So he looks thoroughly like. So there's a ghost
Multiple ghosts.
inside of
ghosts.
me right now.
Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I think a strong argument saying yes.
We have not confirmed if they like stay in or if they go in and out or anything, but
Yeah,
probably
dude, I mean, here, eat
they're
this muffin.
probably hanging out.
I hand him a muffin.
You give him your magic muffin.
Yeah, give him a magic muffin.
No, we give the baker a regular muffin because that's going to solve anything.
It might make him feel better. Just tell him it's a magic
He-
muffin.
He eats it. Is he under the effect of the protection from good and evil spell?
Yeah.
Cool. Gets to make a check.
Lord, he looks like he needs it.
Max blesses him.
Yeah, guidance, of course. Yep.
Cool, cool, cool. So you watch as he eats this muffin. The eyes go wide, and then you watch as he just like
Everybody.
convulses, throws his head back, and fingers and hands shoot out of the mouth, grab either side of his face, and just rip itself up and out into the sunlight of the day.
Does it
To
dissipate?
The small child behind the desk begins to panic in a very understandable way as the guards outside frantically come inside and are woefully unprepared for what they're witnessing. Just looking at you, looking at their boss currently standing there with a full human ghost coming up out of this tiny man. To which, as it hits the sunlight, the whole thing just immediately begins to like dissipate in the sun.
All right. Say a prayer quickly.
Well, I'm pretty sure that you do not have a ghost inside of you.
Right.
Right
Hang on
now.
1 second, I need to make a con save. 18, he doesn't pass out.
Yay.
And just think about it this way: a muffin saves your life. The thing you've dedicated your life to, not by your hand, but still a muffin.
He's just sitting there more terrified than he was 20, 30, 40 a minute ago. Just like, do we... What
Yeah,
the
give a lot more muffins
fuck?
to people.
And you suspect how many people in town?
Oh, probably everybody.
Yeah, probably most everybody. Well, definitely these people. I looked there.
I start snapping my fingers
Rolodex.
again, and the room just in random places, people pop up and disappear because I can only fucking like make one of them at a time.
Kind of... Cool.
Deep breaths,
Uh,
deep breaths.
Keely looks over the counter and she's like, I'm oh, look, I think I'm gonna go. Just gonna head out.
Might want to take the day off.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Probably
good plan.
idea. Mhm.
Take
Yeah, I
And
put
she's
it in.
like,
I put it in the back of the vault too. So I
she's
don't
just
think-
kind of like, she kind of like points the lyrics. She's like, cool magic. Mom used to be good at that. Anyway,
Insight check.
Can I also insight, but I'm more to see
Sure.
if she's actually scared because I'm not used to children being this scared.
I'm not used to children.
My
Should've
children
just
are
ended the statement
beta
there.
Fucking.
I don't know. I don't understand her. I wasn't scared. I stitched my dad's almost sawed off arm off when I was 7.
You know, just childhood
Metal.
memories.
You weren't. Shiloh was like, you weren't scared as a child.
I don't think I have ever been scared of anything. I don't
And
know
if
if
you
I
need
know what
help
fear
putting
is.
everything, if you need help putting everything back of the old vault in the mind, I can help you with that. It's pretty easy.
I stitched his arm up. I didn't say I did a good job.
Oh, I wanna
He just
unpack
didn't.
that
He
one
just
more
didn't
time.
have both. He didn't have both arms available to do it himself.
Beautiful. Yeah. What
Yeah,
I get on
insight
my
checks?
insight? Yeah. What was
7.
13?
13.
23 because I have advantage.
Okay. She seems thoroughly freaked out and very sad at the mention of her mother before she takes off out of this building.
Before she leaves, as she's heading out, I'm going to materialize just like a cute stuffed cat.
Like
Why
an
not?
animal or like a taxidermy?
Stuffed animal style. Yes, no, I'm going. It's my personal mission now to just scar this
Traumatize
child as
children.
much as physically
Let's
possible.
complete. Yeah, let's full circle this. Let's just like.
No,
We'll
I
make an
just.
adventurer out of you yet.
Oh my god.
What does this look like? You said you materialize it.
An illusion, I'm assuming.
Is this an
Oh.
illusion?
That's more than an illusion.
Yeah, no, I just make a thing.
Alright, cool.
Is it sleight of hand, or do you say like, "Give me a kit, give me a kit,
God.
break me off a piece of that kit"?
Not
cat," and then
sponsored. No branding when we're not sponsored, Dylan. Are you taking secret sponsors behind our back, you son of a bitch?
Yeah, me and Sky, we buried that.
Dylan's been getting sponsorships to mention brands on the air.
Oh, yeah.
Wild.
I probably
Yeah, tell me about this
just
cat.
kind
What do we
of
see?
do a similar snap that I've been doing with my illusions, but the stuffed animal just kind of pops into existence like right in front of me and I catch it and I just kind of toss it to her. I'm like, hey.
Chucks it.
Bam! Just nailed it. Yeah, as she like catches it, she's very shocked that like she's made physical contact with it. She's like, well, that's not something that should be. I'm not gonna think too hard on this. Thank you.
He won't be around forever, but while he's here, you might as well share your thoughts and feelings. Might make you feel better.
Thank you. And she scurries out of the shop. Boss is the mayor to be is just kind of sit there like sitting at the table now, just had his hands like, I'm not cut out for this shit. What the how? Why is this happening? What?
I don't know, but if it makes you feel any better, this is being a.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Dylan,
you
you cut
know-
out for half of that. I didn't hear half of
Oh, I
it.
was just saying, if it makes you feel any better, this is outside the purview of being a man. What you're dealing with.
I mean, yeah, it's silver lining, you know. It's real. You're not going insane, if that's
That's
any
true.
consolation.
Yeah, it's not all in your head.
When
There's somebody else in
opposite
your
of
head.
gaslight, when ungaslighting him.
That
We're
Surprisingly,
actively refueling him.
doesn't make
You're-
me feel better.
Your feelings are
Well,
valid
that's
because
on
it's
you
real.
In that case, you gotta do some introspection. If that is.
All right. Well, it's not time for fucking secret dinner yet. Don't come in here and yell at me.
Secret dinner.
Dinner. On the table.
Under my bed, actually.
Oh, I see.
Under the bed.
We hide it because the fat one is hogging the bowl, and so he gets a secret dinner because my
Oh,
boy
can-
is underweight.
Can the fat one not fit under the bed?
No, she
This
can't.
one.
I shut her out of the room. She's
Oh, I
very
see.
aware that both the other cats are getting fed and she's not, though. She's like, hey, wait a minute. And I'm like, you're the reason we have secret dinner in the first place. So yeah, as you kind of sit down, he's just like, so we don't know why this is happening. And do we know, are all of the people that are missing, are they dead? Are they the ghosts?
They didn't seem dead, really.
Put
Sort
out.
of. I mean, maybe brain dead, but yet to be seen.
We don't know where they went.
Oh, good, good.
They did just sort of wander off into the night, possibly following the fog.
Or hopefully went back to their homes. Or...
Are any of the people, now that if you recognize them, any of them the people that have gone missing?
Nope, those are all people that have seen and accounted for it. He kind of points out the window. He's like, there's two of them now. You see
Oh, well,
two of the
that's
people from the windmill just go wandering by.
We should probably talk to them.
Hey, Shalone.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those muffins do you have?
I could do. Let me see. If I've got enough of a. If I've got full access to an oven, all the eggs that is demanded, and a lot of flour and sugar, I can definitely produce what I would say.
One more today.
Back of the napkin calculation. Two more.
Oh, all right.
As we're standing in a fucking bakery.
Which
Just like, two. Okay.
I was really
we
hoping
should
more.
probably save for ourselves in case we are in need when we are encountering this thing.
So do we just pick 2 townsfolk a day and begin cleansing?
I mean, I think so. Yeah. I think that's probably.
Or we solve the problem at large, leave them as they are. They seem fine right now.
Do you think the Silverbloods have more paladins?
Ooh, that'd be. Yeah, definitely.
Because it seemed like that one guy was just really good at this kind of thing.
I mean, I would think I don't know much about Silverblood employment and their professions. So I can't really
send a letter.
speak on their behalf. God, you're right. That's the second Silverblood that's going in this town. We are gonna get so fucked.
It's not your fault.
The second. Who's the first?
Me, the DM with my notes, totally right next to me. Definitely.
He's just sitting there like, God, who was the first?
Just because I got up does not mean I'm here to feed you.
Yes, it does.
Running at my legs, screaming. Yes, you stand to feed. Where is it? Where's the other one? Where's the rest of you? Let's see. Cartelson, Owen Greenleaf, Laura Ironhand, Isabella Grove. Alaric Silverblood. Oh yeah, Alaric was last night, and the previous one was Bornable. Bornable Silverblood.
Bornable.
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 PlayStation Bornable?
Would I perchance know that Silverblood?
Nope.
No. Lovely.
Bro, how do you not know him?
Yeah, the great Bornable Silverblood. Jeez.
What the fuck?
Oops.
I just hope his grandmother doesn't send a flight to the town to just take us out. All right. What's up?
I didn't catch whatever just happened.
Yeah, what happened?
Bornable was the other Silverblood, and he's
Okay.
he's having a nice little freak out. He's having his nice little freak out. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What next then? What's next on
That's
our
my question to
agenda?
you. What's
should
the next
probably
move?
Talk to those townspeople that were part of the mill.
Yeah. Let's start fixing them and then interview and see what they know. If they can recall anything.
Right.
Well,
Yes.
my money's on them not remembering shit, but it's worth a try.
Yeah, you did
I don't
remember
think they
that
might-
when you started interviewing the halfling yesterday, that he couldn't give you a lot of specifics at night. He remembers going to bed and then just he wakes up in places that aren't his bed. Various places around town,
All right, well,
sometimes on the edge of the woods.
There might be
I'll-
something that they don't remember, but they might still kind of unconsciously have it part of them.
Yeah, detect thoughts might reveal something. Or maybe we could start going back into and kind of just navigating that.
I hope any of you have detect thoughts, because I can't do any kind of magic like that.
So I'm out of spells.
Boy, I sure am beat for the day. Who's ready for a nap?
Make them all
I
into
think-
muffins.
Detect thoughts is a second level spell, anyways. I've got 2 more muffins. Should I just give it to 2 random?
Should we not save them for ourselves in case we do
That's what I
something
was-
tonight?
Yeah, I was thinking that. All right, Nox, here you go. Here's a muffin.
I don't think he'll
Lovely.
remember to eat it though. Like once he's possessed again, whoever's the
Right.
least likely to get
That is a
possessed
fair
will hold
point.
on to the muffins.
I'm sorry, Nox. I guess you're just too unreliable. But I'll look after you. Don't worry.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Getting a little real here. The grandma sass.
Yeah, don't know if I appreciate that, but you know.
All right, talker.
So if we're not going to save more people today, then I guess what clues do we have to find?
I mean, we might get more if we talk to them, but
Do you want to like test it out on one of them, or should we?
I think we just talk, and
Okay.
maybe tonight we find the densest part of the fog.
I don't know, I like that idea.
Alright.
I like those ideas. I'm down. That sounds good.
Alrighty. So, you are going to venture around town trying to look for people you recognize and ask them about their evenings?
Yes.
How do we approach this in a way that is not ominous? How was your evening?
Impossible.
Hi, person I have never met before. How was your evening? Do you remember anything?
Hey, stranger, wake up in a strange place last night?
Not hitting
Wow.
Are you hating on me?
Just-
Garlic.
You wake up in a strange place. Would you like to? Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I say we just let Maddox do all the talking, you know. Just
Yeah.
really.
He's got such a way with words today.
You're all monsters, and I love it. All right.
Listen, I'm charismatic, but I'm more of a performer, not much of a conversationalist.
If one of them gets violent, I can clock them over the head.
That's intense.
But we're just sharing what we're good at.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna be.
I'm very good at running a bread and
The bread and breakfast.
You're good at running it, not naming it.
Not naming it, exactly.
I could spin my
The name
guns.
was
Pretty
good.
cool.
Hey, wants you
You
trick
just start doing
revolver,
tricks.
Check this shit out.
Hey kid, want to see magic trick?
Yeah.
Follow me in this dark alley. Wait, no, not like that.
Oh, with my 8 charisma. God damn it.
Yeah, if you're doing the gun tricks where you spin them around, I'm gonna need a roll.
Make me a dexterity check.
Oh, okay. We're doing this. All
Yeah.
right.
You want to get fancy, you can make
Alright.
a performance.
Come on, you got
Cool.
this.
Performance, but use
Alright.
dexterity if you're proficient in performance.
I am not.
Okay. I didn't figure you were, but I was like,
So-
off
so
chances,
just
like, I did
dex?
take performance, actually. Joke's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a dex.
Yeah, just a dex check.
Oh.
Drops the gun.
Check this shit out. Can it go off on accident?
Oh my god.
You want that to happen?
Do you have the safety on?
What kind of gun were you spinning? Pulls out
Revolver?
flintlock, tries to spin it. Damn, this is real hard when it doesn't have a finger catch.
Yeah, I got a revolver.
Well, no, at that point you gotta do like the people in the marching band who fucking
Oh,
Color?
Oh, musket.
yeah,
Oh,
they
you're
have
doing, like,
they have
rifle
the
team?
guns.
You're
Yeah.
doing a rifle
Rifle
team?
team. Yeah.
Clatters the ground. Shit, fuck you.
Oh shit. Oh,
Almost
that
got whacked by him plenty of times.
I've been ragged by those because I was in ROTC and those motherfuckers would throw those bitches at you. It's 5:30 in the morning and you expect me to catch that? Fuck you. I wasn't in rifle team for long. Anyway. Mostly because I had better things to do at 5 a.m., like sleep.
Feel like sleep.
Is it better?
It is better, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Sleeping much better than marching around the gym at 5 in the morning.
Spinning your gun for your country?
What are you, a patriot? Ugh.
Spin that gun for your country.
Only in D&D. And not very well,
Spin those
apparently.
guns for home, Ginar. Ginar gets a 1,000-yard stare, drops his gun. Damn it.
Oh, he should.
Now he's sad.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna go back to bed.
I'm choosing to be nice this morning, apparently, so I'm not going to rate that.
Did you roll a dice? Did you? How am I feeling today?
My heart
Sass.
hurts.
No, no dice, but like, we're,
Vibe.
you know, kind of without thinking about it, did the whole stuffed animal thing, and I guess this is just where I am today.
Yesterday is nice day.
Yesterday, I was a nice guy and I'll...
Something tells me that person in that song is not singing about actually being very nice. It might just be the Tism talking. He seems to mean it. All right, so, God, I forgot what you guys were planning on doing. What was your plan for the day?
We're gonna
to
go
the
talk to
people.
people.
All right. So you guys are just gonna interview, just look for people you recognize. Make me a perception check. or you can use your passive if you're one of those gremlins.
I should
I
not.
normally am, but I didn't spec into it because I don't want to be. 10!
Nice.
8.
14.
Um,
Raw
who's
14.
normally good at
7.
perception?
Me?
All right, you
The
can have
slipper?
guidance.
Cool. 14.
All right. So it takes you guys a bit of like carousing
I got
around.
a 15.
Yeah. So it takes you guys a bit of carousing around like the market in town of people like going about. And these guys are milling about. You guys are seeing a lot of people that very similar to the baker look like between last night and tonight and this morning, they didn't sleep for like a week. They look drained. People look like a week of partying, blackout, drunk, tired. Like not a restful night of sleep has been had in a long time. And even going around town yesterday, these people did not look like that. They look like, like they're getting their average amount of sleep. But now it just looks like no one has been sleeping.
You've returned to your retail job after Black Friday.
Yeah. You worked those 2 12s for that extra pay money, and you are feeling like that was a mistake.
Why did I do that?
You were like, I can totally stay up and play another round, and then you were not prepared for it the next day. And you're seeing it on the faces of like a ton of people around town. Probably half or so of the people just look dead tired.
A lot of people in this town.
Really active nightlives. But yeah, after a little bit, you find one of the when you're milling through the marketplace, you do find somebody you recognize. It is, again, it's one of those things where you're just like, I think I saw this person last night. You look different here. Maybe if I put this cap on you and you're Donald Duck. Yeah, it's definitely you.
Yeah, we just have to look around and be like, picture them in their underwear.
Yep.
Okay, picture them completely naked.
Ooh, yeah, it's definitely you. It's definitely you. You find a half elven woman and a man that she's with at like a stall. That you're like, they were both in the windmill last night. Stand is selling a variety of fried vegetables and fried like meat on sticks. Something warm, a little bit of like a spicy sauce.
Got some of that sauce.
Got some of that sauce in it. It's kind of as you all approach, it's like, welcome. What can we get for you?
It just looks at everybody else.
Answers.
What are you, the health inspector?
No, but that's not great. As a customer, you what?
Well, you want an
Tell me
answer.
jokes about
Usually the only
health.
person that asks a bunch of questions of a food stand is the health inspector.
I know, but like even if hedge your bets, because if I was the health inspector, I wouldn't answer.
If you were the health inspector, you're required to produce ID before I let you in.
Are they? When they pass that law?
Yeah.
Shalom's
Like,
just like, laws of my home must be different.
Shalom's like, surprise, health inspector, let me in.
I thought they were supposed to come in like unannounced.
Yeah, exactly.
They come in unannounced, but you still have to provide ID for me to let you behind my fucking counters.
Yeah, once you do the inspection, but like
But we're not the inspectors.
If you couldn't tell, we're not health inspectors.
Okay. Can I interest you in some totally normal bear kebab then?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'll take one.
No, what? All right.
2 silvers.
I'll make you your tea later that you'll need.
Look, they said it was normal.
It definitely tastes like bear, but something else as well. Something bird-like?
Oh my god, it's owlbear.
I don't think bear is a normal food in the first place. So like that part isn't normal on its own.
No, our son hunts in the woods and he brings us back most of what we prepare.
I
mean,
feel
like, you
like
could
that
eat a
should
bear, I
be
guess, but-
normal for Divius. Don't you have
it's
like
not that I haven't
polar
eaten bear,
bears?
but it's not. Okay, it's
So
not
I
that I
got a
haven't had bear.
question.
But
Do
it's,
I
you don't
have-
go actively hunting bear for your choice of food. You
Do-
like reindeer.
Look,
Do I have resistance to food poisoning?
I
I'll
mean,
count it as a
resistance
poison.
to poison.
I'll count it as a poison, so yes.
Sweet. All right. I'm eating it.
Geedar much more food adventurous now because he's resistant to food poisoning.
Is it also a disease? Not
That
that I
was a
really
bit of a
spoiled
stretch.
canned goods and hope to not get botulism. Bad news if you get botulism, though. It's fatal. Anyway, so she's got to look at it here. She gives Geedar a totally normal bear kebab. It's
Sweet.
spicy. It's been marinated, so it's nice and tender. It's got a little bit of game to it. Definitely tastes like there's some bird in there, though. Got a weird poultry kind of feel.
I see.
I've been watching the Hunting Monsters in a Dungeon anime, and boy, am I just very excited about the whole thing. It's so good. Anyway. Just gotta look at you. You wanted answers? You have questions normally you answer first? Usually ask questions before you get answers? Is it a math quiz?
I would say it's a weird question, but it may not be weird now compared to the conversation we just had. Where were you last night?
It's kind of
What are you,
weird.
the cops? She kind of looks you over. Just kind of points at Devious. You, I believe, is new sheriff, but the rest of these are.
I'm not a cop.
You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
It's not.
It's not
You do
true.
not want to be as a
100%
cop.
not true.
We just walk in on the
They are in
fucking
fact
like.
encouraged to lie to you.
Did we just go into like the most paranoid fucking couple?
Well, no, we went into the most average couple. We just showed up like, give us answers. We're not health inspectors. Where were you last night?
This dialogue tree is weird. Who wrote this?
So yeah, just if I was,
so far
if
as
I
I
was,
know, I closed my shop. I went drinking, watched a lovely performance.
We saw it too. Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
nice.
I was like, I recognize a few of you for being there. You, not you though. Points a doc. Don't remember seeing you. Anyway,
I think he was there.
he was there.
He's too short.
just so small.
Nivius is also like Nivius and Lyric are both like a head size, and Maddox are like a head size taller than like your average townsperson. So it's like you three I would remember seeing because you're both very stand out. Shalone stands out because she's a turtle. It's like the talls kind of stand out because it's like your horns were in the way. It's trying to watch the show.
Also, fabulous as fuck. So
True.
I'm pretty sure I sat in the back.
Oh, so
I
a
don't
fiery
know if it was
beard
me in
will
there.
get your attention, I see.
Yeah, it's despite standing right next to the fire, it was cold as shit. Didn't know why. Building very drafty. I don't know. Then after that, before nightfall hit and the fog rolled in, I went home. Spent some time with my husband. Went to bed.
You have a good night's sleep then? You're still feeling a bit sleepy.
I feel like shit, but that's kind of normal.
Normal is in recently? Or like your whole life, you're just insomniac or something?
I mean, just work every day, drink at night, go home, do housework, other activities at home, bed, get up, rinse, repeat.
well, I think what she's trying to ask is usually once you wake up from being asleep, you're supposed to feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
What's
Right?
that like?
Yeah, it's like across the board as players. Who feels that?
Hold on.
That's what I thought.
I don't know what you guys are on. I sleep for 10 hours, wake up in the middle of the day, and it's great.
I sleep
Yeah.
probably 12, wake up at 8 at night, and still feel like shit.
That's because you slept too much, Sharky. You really the
Yeah.
atrophy sets in. It thinks you died, and it's like, oh wait,
Yeah.
oh,
wake
wait.
up, wake
oh wake up,
wake
oh
up,
shit,
wake
better get some stuff restarted.
Fair.
No, I mean it's just been like the slow encroach. I hear it comes with aging. No, nothing. I'll ask you a lot of weird questions about my sleep habits. What's going on?
Well, if you haven't noticed, there are a lot of people around town who look a lot like death, for lack of better terms.
Yeah, and my guess is a bunch of people aren't sleeping with the disappearances and shit. Don't look at me like that. It's common knowledge.
No, it's true.
People going
It's
missing.
true, but you also said that you went to bed and you woke up tired. But you didn't stay up all night worried. Right?
No,
people
if
are
something's
different.
gonna come from me, it's really got terrible, terrible things to do. And judging from the fact that people just keep going missing, whatever's going on, not really stoppable and not really something I have to worry about. Something I can. If something gets me in the middle of the night, it's gonna get me. But if it doesn't, I still have to come to work the next day.
Well, that's a great attitude. I have no more questions. What about you guys?
Do we? How much are we? Do we doubt? Just let them live in ignorance. What they don't know won't hurt them.
I mean, we saw how it worked for the baker. I feel like
Maybe
I don't
it's
know that
probably
he's
not a good
happy
idea to do
about
it.
anything.
Don't think he's happy learning the truth.
Ignorance is bliss.
I love talking right in front of somebody. It's
I like turned away, put my hand up over my.
Should we leave it in ignorance? That's a choice that I stand by.
Wonderful. All right. Have a good day, ma'am.
You as well.
Hope your weird
Because
veterinary
turn to
business
leave,
goes
adventures
well.
get weirder and weirder every season, I swear. Guy behind you, yo,
was
can I get a
so-
shawarma?
That was so sad to watch. My son talks about stage capitalism and the lifestyle that it imposes. She doesn't even know that she's an assistant designer.
But like, but some of you didn't start talking, so I had to start talking, and I don't do the talking.
I'll do the talking.
Then
I'll
talk.
just sit here, look pretty. No,
I
I
have
think
12
Well-
boss people. I gotta get work.
Well, you know, there's this fun little secret where the more you talk, sometimes you get better at it.
nah, that's stupid.
I don't know.
Can't argue with that. Mostly because he didn't
Sometimes
give you
it
an
never
argument.
happens, but sometimes you get better.
Nah.
Mm,
Sounds like fake news.
That might be news.
talking
Sounds like
never got
something
me
the
very
fucking
far in
government
life.
will tell me.
Everybody
I'm
that's good at
without it.
everything has always been good at those things. I don't know what you're talking about. People are born,
True.
people are born, drawn, painting beautifully. Singers perfectly innate talent. Can't.
Oh
can't
yeah,
argue
no, I was born with this hurdy-gurdy in my hands.
it.
I hear it was extremely painful for my mother.
Oh, I'm sorry for her, really.
They heard me coming a week off. Just hurdy-gurdy and coming.
From inside the womb, you know, you just hear the faint sound of music.
I hope the handle didn't catch on anything while you're, coming out, I guess. Okay. It's getting weirder. I'm tired. I'm getting tired.
Congratulations, it's a hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, wait, there's another thing coming. Hold on.
Yeah,
baby
but it was
mom
very
salad.
awkward when the hurdy-gurdy came out. Everyone was like, this doesn't seem right.
Looks at the
No, see,
husband, a
yeah,
violin.
you look. I was gonna say, you look at your father, who is big bad.
My God. You people would never understand what it's like having a violin for.
Especially when you tell it you want to play percussion.
You think it sucks when your dad says, "Oh, let me pull out the world's tiniest violin." Sad song. Well, he is the violin.
My father, the world's tiniest violin.
Really, it set the mood for my entire life course.
Never he was disappointed in me.
As
I
a
would-
question for my bit about Big Band, who here knows who Big Band is?
Oh, I know who Big Band is.
Good.
Nope.
Yeah.
Tyler, retroactively, like, hey guys,
Is this
did
Bitland?
anyone understand
Yeah.
that
Is this
thing I
Bitland?
said? Because
I was
you know
giggling.
that'd be cool if you did.
Fucking doing a fat fucking tune mid fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Big Band.
Big Band.
I've just watched enough people get fucking hit with a grab and then megalovania before getting comboed.
Yeah, me too, yeah. So good.
Alright, you guys go find someone else.
Yeah, that one was a bust.
Try number 2. Someone else.
Someone's
lead.
bound to be more accepting of our questions.
Alright, let's try.
Yeah, they were really like paranoid.
Yeah, I mean, people know that there are people going missing. Why don't we start it with a hey, we're trying to investigate. I didn't know how much we were going to
Why
lead with.
don't we do that already though?
I didn't know how much we were going to lead with, like what's actually going on. I thought we were going to be subtle, and I'm not.
Well,
I don't
people
do
already
subtle.
know.
What's the point of subtlety?
I agree with that now, but I didn't. No one gave me something to go with before, so I had to
Hey,
assume.
look, I thought you had it.
No.
Seems
I
like
did
a
not
lot of
have it.
people might be suspicious of strangers approaching them and asking
Just
them
don't be
questions.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Suspicious.
It
Don't
seems
be
pretty
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
It's
Maybe
kind of
it just sounds
sussy
weird.
baka of you.
straightforward. Okay, God. I look up at the sky. No.
It's, God hands you a little pin, and it's just a little bean. A little red bean. It definitely wasn't an electrical. Anyway.
Alright, who's the next victim? I mean, person.
Victim's a good enough word.
Just kind of start looking about the street, trying to find people you recognize from their small
Yeah,
clothes
Lyric,
in the
start
evening
going
before.
through those. Yeah, Lyric, start going through those photos again. Impressions of what they look like.
It's
By the way,
walking
you
up to
got her
people,
nose
creating
so
a
wrong.
fucking illusion of them. Yep, this was them.
Her nose, very wrong, Lyric.
Oh yeah, 100%. They aren't 100%
Yeah, you only,
accurate.
I mean, Lyric only got to see him in the dark from one angle.
They're like
It's
close
really
enough,
pictures.
but
Have you seen this man conjures a guy in a nightie? No? I have, because he is me. Why do you know what I look like in my underwear? What the fuck?
Look, don't worry about
I was preparing for a speech. Anyway,
it.
public speaking joke for those introverts.
For those
Oh my
introverts
God.
out there.
Thanks, Grandma.
Twitch
for the
chat, next
introverts
time you
and
need
the
to give a
perverts out
speech.
there.
Me just always picturing Twitch chat in their underwear. That's how I get through all of these. It's just the word. It's just Kappa Ross, but in a nightie.
Terrifying, absolutely.
Thank you.
Here we go, asking people.
All right.
Stuffy
Just
question.
approach random on the street. You find another
Hello,
one.
how have you been sleeping? Taking a survey? I
Yeah,
have a clipboard.
Taking a survey, pull out a clipboard, doing the clipboard. You walk
Yeah.
around with a clipboard.
Not-
Everyone's just gonna
Actually,
assume.
a clipboard, right? You've got 100.
You got 3 crowbars. You better have a clipboard in there.
Clipboard in there. God damn, I bet.
One copper piece. You could have a clipboard.
Yeah, but I think, yeah, if you want us to roll, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I absolutely have a clipboard.
Beautiful.
Taking a survey. How did you sleep last night? Terribly.
Okay, well.
And why do you think that is?
Well, I had a dream.
Uh-huh.
That I got up to go to my fridge,
Right.
and I was eating this giant ham sandwich.
Sorry, what's a fridge?
Man.
Is that a thing? Should we?
Yes.
Yeah, fridges
Yep,
are.
you have
okay,
fridges.
Never mind.
Yep.
Retracted.
The ice box.
Icebox.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a box with ice in it. Someone called it a fridge once, and it just kind of
Just
stuck.
kind of stuck.
It does kind of roll off the tongue pretty well.
Yeah, it's
I
much
don't
easier
think
to
it
say
does,
than
no, I don't
ice
think-
box.
I mean, it's easier to say than icebox, but I would argue fridge.
A
doesn't
handful
roll
of
off the
nations
tongue.
do
You know,
have
like-
electricity.
Like it's frigid outside, you know, it's a little cold. So.
Ah,
Oh,
fridge.
is
I
that
get it.
where
Went to
it's
my
from?
ass chest to
Probably
get a
where that's
ham
from.
sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up next to the woods trying to eat a pig.
Oh,
Where near the woods? Do you have a location?
Kind of points off to this. It's southward of town, towards the windmill.
All right, let's start going that way. Ah,
Start
fuck.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Yep, thank you.
Were you sick of? Did you eat the pig or did you try?
I was like on top of the damn thing. It was like I was riding the damn thing, and I definitely took a bite of the damn thing, and it was not pleased with me. But it didn't
Did
seem,
it also take a bite out of
It
you?
didn't seem too perturbed. I'll be honest. When I woke up with my mouth on like the backside of a pig, and it just kind of walked away from me. It was kind of weird. Like didn't make any noise.
It
Just kind of.
understood you didn't mean it.
Did it scream like a human person?
It didn't seem like it had a lot of recognition about what was happening.
Oh, what?
Like pigs are not known for being quiet or subtle creatures. This thing just kind of looked at me
They are pretty smart.
and then walked away into the woods, which I thought was odd too, because who the fuck lets a pig free roam? Those bastards will eat anything.
This was a domestic pig, not like a wild boar.
It was like a domestic pig, like you raised for bacon. I was
Yeah,
like,
you don't. That's weird. That's
bacon.
I feel like it would probably die not knowing how to take care of itself.
yeah. And so I wondered why it was on the edge of the woods, but it kept walking into the woods, and I went home, went back to bed.
Fair enough. I wouldn't bother
Well-
continuing to follow a pig either.
I hope your future nights of sleep go a little bit better.
Yeah, I might have to invest in something to keep me in bed. I've been sleepwalking way too much lately.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
I walk away, like, out of survey mode.
All right, let's find out.
Throw the clipboard on the
Should-
ground, take the vest off, just discard the disguise in the street as you go around a corner, throw it in a trash can.
Oh my god. I mean, I do have a bunch of costumes.
Surveyor.
But I turn to the rest of the group. I think we should check out this pig thing. This isn't the first time we've heard of pigs being weird.
Is it?
It could just be another like possessed animal.
Technically
but there would-
speaking, the last time you heard about a pig was it ate a guy, and that is not uncommon for pigs to do.
pigs will just eat whatever you put in front of them.
It's
How
just
many times have you been here?
I respect that.
I've heard pigs don't live very well where I am from. I've heard stories about pigs.
What do you mean they don't live?
They don't have enough fur. They tend to die. Of
unless it's a
frostbite.
really good pig farmer and they get them all little sweaters.
We did have a guy try that once, and then like they ate the sweaters. So then they died.
I mean, they're asking for it at that.
I mean, we still got to eat them. They refrigerated themselves.
You mean they refrigerate? Wait, refrigerate. Is that the nomenclature? Is that the etymology, maybe?
I feel like it'd be
Possible.
weirder if fucking Oryx has fridges. I feel like it's
No,
weirder
we
if
just
they have
stick shit out
electricity.
back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We don't have
You have a,
we
I have
don't
a
need a
wooden
fridge.
box that's very
There's like
thick and
there's like
sealed,
1
but
month
it
in
is
the
cold
summer.
as
1 month in the summer that you need to actually like put stuff in your basement. Every other time you just stick it out back door in the snow pile.
Because it's colder outside and probably is inside, I assume.
I have to trust you on that. Yeah.
Yes, it's definitely colder outside.
No,
Shalom,
I
that
see.
sounds like hell.
There's actually like a Russian fucking city that's like that. Like people.
That's where I am basing it off of.
Yeah.
No, I've done that. Where I am.
We've done that too. Our power went off in the winter, so we put everything in the fridge and freezer.
What the fuck?
You're a freak.
Thank you,
You're a
Sky. I
freak.
appreciate the suffering, but damn, I wish I had it.
Listen, I was typing in pig and
I
sweater, and that
understand.
popped up before I finished, and I was like, well, I had to see it.
I
So
finally
Twitch
understand
chat, what you
Kermit.
are being spared from, and YouTube
Yes,
later. Hello,
if you
YouTube.
search sexy pig, it's that gift.
I finally
That's the one
understand
that comes
Kermit's.
up.
yeah, if you search pig in, also that.
Oh, God. Stop it. God.
This is what Discord has provided.
You know, I take it back. We shouldn't research into the pigs. I think we should let them be. They're just beyond our understanding and control.
This pig being weird is a notable thing, but you do know that, like, the last time it's like the farmer fell and, like, died and the pigs ate it.
Oh, that's fucked up.
See, that's not how it was.
That's not very cute.
Like mentioned from the baker, though.
Isn't it? I think I
He
remember
did
that.
say, and quote, the pigs ate the farmer.
I remember it being like not that weird.
It was weird that the pigs just straight up ate the farmer one day.
Yeah, I feel like you guys,
Everyone's
from
talking
my
about pig
from my
cannibalism.
understanding,
Covers a lot.
pigs don't eat people
Yeah,
unless
but-
they don't have other things
okay.
to eat. Like
But
that
if
is
he
not their
died, if he
first
died, then he wasn't. They
or
weren't feeding him.
second or third choice.
There
you
was a
lay
whole
down and
trough
died,
of
you
food,
might
and
not
they
have been
chose
getting
eat
fed.
that man.
That's
I don't
wild.
know.
Knowing that he fell and died beforehand was context that I never got.
That's me provided. If you guys
All-
would
all
ask the
I-
baker,
all-
I knew that. I
granted,
feel like
you
I
have
knew
to
that.
take that. That's. I should state that is technically from an unreliable source because it's the baker's men investigating what happened when someone reported that the pigs were eating a man. So take that with a grain
No.
of they definitely investigated and presumed him dead when he entered the pen. Or died falling into the pen. There's been a lot of freak accidents on top of the disappearances, is what they chalked it up to. And that's how they would have described it. Me as the DM expediting, he got eaten by the pigs, but they would have described it as one of the many freak accidents that's been occurring alongside disappearances. People falling off
Okay.
roofs and ladders, like things that you're like, oh yeah, he like fell off his ladder. You're like, oh, and he got injured. No, he's fucking dead. And you're like, whoa. And it's like, yeah, it was a really unfortunate fall off that ladder. Like, lots of like weird freak accidents that have ended up in dead people, as well as like people just disappearing. Another reason people are
wonder-
like, this town's getting spooky. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Before
I
I-
wonder if these people were possessed and like the ghost takes over for a minute and doesn't know what the hell they're doing, so they just fall and die. The ghost is like, oh, I don't know how a ladder works.
They got possessed by really clumsy ghosts, unfortunately.
Either that or like the ghost is intentionally putting them in danger.
They're learning to drive.
The ghost of a 16-year-old with their
instead of-
license.
Instead of starting in a parking lot free of other cars, they are thrown into the person is careening down the highway at 85.
Yeah, no,
and really need to understand what's happening.
I think this person was possessed by an 80-year-old woman who was adamant that she could still drive, even though she very much
Should not.
be driving.
Rest in peace, Grandma.
God. Should we go around and, I don't know,
Interview a couple-
continue with like a dream survey? That might get us somewhere.
Good.
I mean, I think that a really good idea would be the tracks of the lady who ran away, or just start going into the woods where we know that like activity's been up and about.
Well, I don't know how to track people,
I
so
look
that
at
that would
the-
be a Nox thing. Other than that,
I look at the icicle Amazon, and
I don't know how to track people either. That's it.
oh really?
No,
I mean, I assume
Again, I
that
don't
you
know how
would
to
probably know
make
how to
it-
track like monster,
a little bit, but like
something like that.
track when there's like big giant footprints in the snow or like blood from the bodies they've killed. Sure, not like a scent trail.
So you're really just like a kill 'em
Yes,
type.
I don't know how many times I've had to say this. You point to something you want dead, I will kill it. I don't know to do anything else.
I'm
But I've done my
sure
whole
that will
life.
be incredibly useful. Eventually.
When you
Not
need
right
it,
now.
you, would,
But eventually.
you will be
Right,
glad that you have it.
It's the type of yeah, exactly. Really useful when you need it.
The rumor mill also around town is that
Rumor has it.
somebody did find when they went outside of one of their homesteads. They did find the 2 dead owlbears and the fucking wolves that you guys murked.
Ah, see, that's not
And
mysterious.
added that to the pile
Added
of,
that to
man,
the
weird shit really is
shit
going
that's
on.
going on because something beat the shit out of
Something
2
ain't right.
owlbears.
All right. Well, let's go. I think windmill.
Which is an
see if we can
occasional
pick up
thing that people are
tracks.
like, if you guys are wandering around like asking like, hey, have you seen anything weird? Yeah, they found 2 fucking dead owlbears and 3 dead wolves on the edge of town.
Wow,
That
that's
is weird.
incredibly strange. Anyway.
Ew.
Niveus with owlbear claw marks on her. Weird.
So
Weird.
speaking of
Anyways, how'd you
pigs,
sleep
speaking of-
last night?
Speaking of pigs again, I kind of forgot this and then I remembered. One of the stories my father told me is that a hag here turned him into a pig.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And he
you brought that up
He defeated
before.
her while he was still a pig.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what you're saying is maybe it does have to
Everybody's
do with
pigs.
pigs.
It could have something to do
2
with pigs, I
cannibals
don't
were
know.
turned
I
into
was-
pigs, and then they just kept doing what they did.
I don't think my father was a cannibal.
Getting a lot less scrutiny as a pig eating people than I ever did as people.
Oh my god.
isn't so bad
The
after all.
fucking cannibal druid.
Just turned into an animal. That's fine now.
Me writing
Just
down
has
potential
just has a
actual
fucking
solutions.
crisis like, hold on. If I eat them as a pig, is it
Am I
still considered
really
cannibalism?
Are we doing?
And if
Are we
I
doing
fuck
the?
that bitch,
Are they still in
Are
your
we doing
human
this-
tummy when you turn back?
Are we doing it? Are we doing the inverse Beast Boy who doesn't eat animals because he empathizes with the fact that he can become every animal?
yes.
But if I become part of nature, it's totally cool.
See, it's not fun anymore if it's not.
It's not a little taboo. He grows out of it. It was just, it was his midlife crisis is taking up cannibalism.
Listen, some guys get motorcycles.
You know, I can say that yeah, a lot of young men nowadays
Getting real into
tries that
cannibalism.
boy.
It's a real shame that the kids these days are getting involved with cannibalism.
That's all I
These
gotta
darn
fight against
kids and their
humanity.
god darn cannibalism.
It's actually
That's
part
what-
of maximizing my life.
Yeah, that sounds like some fucking thing that you'd get from Cards Against
Canamaxing.
Humanity or
Yeah,
some
I've
shit.
seen both of those cards.
Canamaxing. I'm just canamaxing. Something that like. I can't
God,
remember.
we're way off topic. Shout outs to not being
Yeah.
sponsored this
Let's
week, everyone.
go to the windmill
Huh?
that might be there.
The windmill's gone.
The windmill's gone.
Shit.
It went
It's
full
a
Baba
ghost.
Yaga. You see giant chicken leg footprints.
Damn it,
Hey,
we're too late.
Niv, you can track it.
That's how it goes. They're 4 feet across each. I think I can keep an eye on.
God.
Nivius, the tracker ice lady.
Now that's a
What's your last
boss
name?
battle I
I
want
am
to make.
proficient. I am proficient in survival. It's one of
Shit,
my
I got a 6
skills.
survival. Fuck, I'm also.
I have a 2.
Alright,
It's
I'm gonna
all
pick up.
for
Yeah,
proficiency.
I'm gonna go to. Let's go to the windmill and find some track.
Right.
Yeah.
So, as you head on back
18.
to the windmill, in an
Call
attempt
for
to
anything.
find tracks.
Yes.
We don't get turned around with that 18.
we get to the windmill.
You get to the windmill and you just start staring at the blades and
To
very
the
turned
windmill.
Nice. Oh man.
All right, so as you all make your way to the windmill, you find at the silk rope that you all left dangling over the side of the windmill.
Wait, we. Shit, we
I
left
I
that?
don't remember any of you saying that you took it. You guys didn't put that
Damn,
rope
you
there.
right.
I don't remember any of you saying that you took that. I remember
Nah, you're
I
right.
getting
meant
that
to,
rope
but
that
then
Nox
I
was tied
totally
to.
forgot.
Yep.
You can make up for that time now
But
and
Knox
add.
isn't still tied to it, right?
This is a different route.
That's
Different
We
different.
just left him here, guys.
Okay, that's what I
Guys.
Whoa, Nox! There you are, buddy.
One over here.
Tied to the chair still. Like, guys, you started and then you just left me.
We
I just
beat
picked
his
up the
ass and
chair
then-
and carried him around. Kyle's not talking. I don't know if he's muted or he's just rolling his eyes infinitum at the
I'm
fact that
sure
we're
he's done
fucking-
with our shit, regardless of if he's muted or not. But
That doesn't sound right. He keeps showing up for D&D. He loves us and he knows it.
yeah, well, he's also a bit of a masochist. So,
That's
you know.
true. Oh, the facts about life. Damn, Kyle's not even here to defend himself. Just sitting here taking these fucking. Ugh. Love you, buddy. Anyway, so yeah, you guys can reclaim that. So you find about 45 feet of silk rope
Nice.
Sweet.
to add to the other like 30 you found Nox tied to a chair with.
Do they have to like climb their whole body up and down the rope and maybe get a scent off of it, or is it?
Oh yeah, hey Nox, you want to sniff this before I shove it in my bag?
You want to take a whiff?
I'll take your silence as a resounding yes, please.
I heard a voice earlier that I didn't recognize, and I think Kyle might have been got. Anyway,
Oh my god, Kyle's possessed.
Yeah.
He got guys.
got in real life. All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know. What does he use? Investigation? What does he have advantage on?
Perception, probably.
Sniffs perception.
Cool. Perception.
I'm just like Lyric. I have no idea how he does it. I just know he does it.
I just want to use his numbers. That's a solid. Damn, I'm rolling like double 14s. Let's go. All right. Takes a
Wow.
good whiff. Just kind of, and combined with Shalon's survival, you guys find a series of tracks, a pair of just like, it looks like someone running, and then they met up with, judging from the amount of footprints and your perceptions and investigations, probably about 9 to 10 other people
That's
Oh,
all.
on the edge of the
wow.
woods, and that whole group kind of set off, kind of westward into the forest.
Is that about how many people there were in the?
Yes,
Okay.
you can see the soft footprints in the not muddy, but definitely like soft earth into the forest.
Until otherwise, I'm gonna assume that those were all the people.
Yo, the booty play souffle would like us to hydrate. Anyway,
They
Oh yeah.
followed them
Oh,
for a while.
that's
but
actually very nice because I'm so thirsty.
I've got only a little bit of my drink left.
and then I do want to do a time check, as I know it's approaching midnight for our East Coasters.
Yeah.
I'm
Both
good
of
on
them,
time,
yeah.
but my brain is not.
So, as you guys begin following this trail into the woods, I think we call it.
Every fucking time.
Into the woods.
Yeah, I was gonna leave
Tyler,
on a
I'm
cliffhanger.
sorry, but I think we need to turn this D&D game into a musical.
Sure, if you guys want to break out into song halfway, pre-rehearsed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Your Drip
yeah.
just finished his set and was coming back, I guess. Yo, Drip, you want to rejoin the call? You can hit us for the after party, the clear up, where we talk a lot of shit.
My god.
Mostly about my performance as a dungeon master. I really
Yeah,
like
it's kinda
letting you
mid.
guys.
Hey.
I really enjoy letting you guys wander about town, asking people questions. I do enjoy my. Yeah, that's probably something you shouldn't do. Definitely don't want to fix that. Best of luck, homie.
Yeah, those responses are wild. I love them.
The I really like the idea of just Lyric going, hang on, I have an idea, pulling out a hard hat and a fucking high-vis vest, grabbing a clip and just wandering around town. But yeah, as you guys venture off into the woods. Oh, also, Drip, if you're here to hear this, you can all level up.
Yes.
I can finally do a different thing on my turn, and it's just another
Oh
of
my
the same
god,
thing.
can I counter charm now? Is
Wait.
that this
I think
one?
that's
I can-
6. I think
I
that's
can
6
now
for
hit
bards.
twice.
All right, I am going to roll for health.
Never.
Oh, we want to
Ooh,
handle
yeah.
level up health now? All
Let's
right.
do it.
Who's a
Yeah.
coward and who's rolling?
I'm a coward.
Thank
Fuck
you.
Yeah, I can reroll. I can reroll.
Hey,
All
that's
right.
good.
For the chat or the record, Sharky for Gidar rolled for health. We have a standing rule that if you roll a natural 1 on your health for a level up, you get to reroll. Man just rerolled 2 1s.
I don't get to use character mancer. I have to do it all myself.
Imagine if the rule was specifically you can re-roll the first one.
Oof.
I really
That would have been.
I really like that Dylan
no.
rolled a 2 and got -1.
Oh shit, that's right, that's not a nat 1. That's just a 1.
I got 15 health. Protect me. Don't let the
The
You
worst.
50
Welcome to
health.
level 5, where
15
Shalom
health,
has
baby.
15 HP, my guy. Just as a
Wait, do I get extra
record.
attack?
Yeah, you're a fighter. Level 5? Yes.
Yeah, oh,
You
I
can
can bang,
now
bang,
bang,
I can bang,
bang.
bang,
I am
Hand bang.
49
bang,
health.
action surge, bang.
What is the lowest common denominator between Shalom's HP
I'm either
and
gonna
Nibby's
live.
HP?
I'm gonna either live until I get a
God.
Parapet of wound closure? Is that what you're about to say?
Yeah.
Because you cut
That's
out
the one
the
that. Yeah, the parapet of whatever.
I feel like you need to ask Adrian for the
I get
Warlock
s-
sesh.
I get second level spells.
Fuck
Yep,
the Warlock
so-
Sash. I want that 18 con.
So what? I can bang, extra attack bang, bonus action bang, action surge bang. So I can bang 4 times.
Just so you know,
You bang 5
Sharky,
times.
action surge gets attack action, lets you do the extra attack action as well, so you can bang.
What?
bang
So
with
I
an
can
action
bang,
surge.
bang, bang, bang,
Bang, bang, bang, bang, bang.
Yes, you can pop
6
off and
bangs?
shoot 5 times. No, because your third bang is offhand, and you only get 1 bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, so it'll be
okay.
bang, bang.
Yeah, I get third level
Offhand
spells.
bang, and then bang, bang.
Right.
I'm like, my inspiration comes back on a short rest. Wow, cool, awesome. But I
Wait,
also
third
get third
level
level
rest.
Not in
spells.
pattern.
No.
You also get a dot in pattern. Yeah.
But I fan the fucking hammer on these
That's the real
motherfuckers.
juicer.
Also, I
And
really
my
like.
inspiration is now a D8.
Ooh,
Yeehaw.
spicy. Ginar, I really like Fan the Hammer is kind of the correct response here because it is 4 attacks with the main hand, 1 attack
Yeah.
with the off. So you're like, bam, 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 bam. You pull the side holster gun, bam, 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 bam. Okay.
I
Oh,
hope
man.
that none of those nat 1 or misfire at all.
Yes, that's the real.
Suck.
That's the real kicker. The amount of times we've watched the fighter go, I'm just gonna unload, and then be sitting there going, "Just kidding, I get 2 shots in before I'm sad."
That's when I pull out the musket.
Pull out the musket, blow a hole in the first man. He's dead on the spot.
Run upstairs to my mounted cannon.
A mounted
filled-
cannon.
It's filled with grape shot. Yeah, Dylan, have you not heard that?
Mm-mm.
They're like, they're like, of course I own guns like the founding fathers intended. Some ruffians break into my home. I put on my powdered wig and I grab my musket off the wall. I blow a ball size hole in the first man. He's dead on the spot. I don't have time to reload. So I pull my flintlock. I fire.
But
It goes wide because it's smooth bore and I hit the neighbor's dog.
I've seen an animatic.
I need to finish them, so I run to my mounted cannon on the roof of the house. It's filled with grape shot. I light those suckers up, destroying most of my house, setting off every car alarm for a quarter-mile radius.
Fuck.
It's a pretty good one.
It's great.
All right, Nox is definitely dead. Oh, Maddox got 8
Well-
health.
I mean,
Ooh.
Kyle, actually muted himself.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I think I heard a voice enter, so I think Kyle's dealing with the real life.
Yeah.
gross.
All right. It was fun, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
See you guys
get
next
out
Come
of
back
here.
next week.
Later,
where we
later.
get
Yeah, I'll be here.
to not pick
I was gonna say, next
Tempest
week I'm
cleric.
on vacation, but
Okay, Drip. Hang on, let me end the. Except I just realized I was like, here, let me end stream so Drip can talk. And I'm like, oh wait, he can only hear me because I'm on the stream. He's not in the call. Drip, you'll have to write in Tempest, but it helps if I'm not in Nox's character sheet.
Wow, Nox is a
I was
Tempest
like-
cleric.
I was like, Drip, why are you a blood hunter? When did this happen? I've been thinking about the wrong character. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on with this sheet? Some buttons have been pressed. Everything is wrong.
Uh-oh.
This looks like someone turned on Character Mancer, is what this looks like.
Uh-oh.
You've got your stats going across the top horizontally, like some sort of demonic
Character
presence.
Mancer. Yeah.
Someone's been touching buttons, and I
He
don't.
said in the Roll20 chat you can't pick Tempest. Can I not like give you access to my
That's
books?
because Drip, you turn on Character Mancer, and you can only access things that are in the SRD that we own through that. Reopen it.
Hey DM, now that there are 3 of us left in
Hang on, let me.
oh,
end
do you
that
want to end stream?
Yeah. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. You'll see this up on YouTube in a few days. This is the wrong end screen. We want
You're all
this
by
one.
yourself.
Me in a chair at a table at a bar by myself. Like life imitates art. Anyway.